What
What's
up?
up?
What up?
Hey, man, we are in the final stretch, man. I'm telling you, this is going to be insane. Let me put it right here. There we go. We're gonna have an insane evening of finding out who is the running candidate chosen by the people for the midterms, and this is going to be crazy.
And this is just the primaries, guys. So this is just to choose our candidates who's gonna actually be running against the between the parties. So this
Yeah,
is why it's important that you guys should have gone out and vote. If you're in line still, man, just hang in there. Hang
I
in
know.
there.
I know. So we are like right now. We are already getting results. Let's go to the NPR. We're gonna use NPR for the minute because we are getting a lot of information right now. So let's start running by the governor. So by the Republican Party, we are seeing Greg Abbott right now possess 354,992 votes already counted. That's 18% in. So we have many, many, many countings to go through. From the Democratic Party, we have 25% of the votes in.
For
We have
Gina.
Gina Hinojosa with 57% of the votes already casted. She possessed 344,241. She's leading with 57%. Greg Abbott is leading on the Democratic or the Republican Party with 83%. So by by the looks of it, this is already decided. By the looks of it,
Yeah, it looks like Greg Abbott and Gina are gonna go head to head
yeah,
on this election.
that's already decided. Let's move on to the Senate because that is more like that is very contested. So right here we have the Senate. We have candidate John Cornyn, Ken Paxton, Welly Hunt, Anna Bender, and the other candidates. In the Democratic Party, we have James Talarico and Jasmine Crockett. So far on the Republican Party, we have 25% of the votes already counted, and the Democratic have 30% in. So John Cornyn is leading with 43%. And the Democratic Party, we have James Talarico leading with 52.7%. So I will say that by the looks of it, I would see Jasmine Crockett and Talarico maybe in a runoff because they
Pretty
seem
close.
pretty close. Same with Cornyn and Paxton. So they look pretty close. So what do you think, Robert, so far in this a very important Senate run for the Texas? So
Well,
do
I
you
will
think
say this.
Wesley Hunt have a
We
chance to come up because he's kind of behind with like only 14%.
Wesley Hunt, yeah. Well, uh, I mean, anything can happen at this point, but I'm
Oh,
surprised
my.
Ken Paxton isn't up there. And I know there's a lot of people right now that are kind of disappointed in him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my I just it's crazy. John Corrin. Can you pull up who John Corrin is? I feel like I know who this guy is, but if he's got 256,000 votes and he's at 43.5%, but then this James Talarigo on, I mean that's kind of, I'm kind of, guys, we need a, that's kind of close. But then again, you if you add up all the votes, like from what Wesley Hunt has, Ken Paxton has, because eventually all those votes will go to John Cornyn. Because if John Cornyn wins, but
Yeah. But yeah, yeah, that's a good point. I would see mostly. I cannot see the map. I wish I have seen. I can see the map. I had to look at it because if they're counting like up, I would say upstate Texas, like the north portion of Texas, like North Texas, probably you will see Corn and Paxton leading. But when they start counting San Antonio, when they start counting Houston area, that's where probably Wesley Hunt can catch up a little bit.
Correct.
You know,
But
that's my opinion. It's same with Jasmine Crockett. Once she is from Austin, so once you start, you start counting those uh Austin areas uh like Killeen,
well, no,
Texas,
wasn't
Austin,
was
those
wasn't
places.
she more towards south of Grand Prairie, Jasmine?
Oh, Jasmine is from Houston, by the way. Yeah, right.
No, no, no. Closer to Dallas, isn't it? It
Yeah,
wasn't
she's
she
Dallas.
representing? Yeah,
Yeah, so she's Dallas and kind of, and well, she representing Dallas and Austin.
yeah.
So that area, once they start calling those, she might be able to catch up. Let me refresh the window. So same with Wesley Hunt. Same with Wesley Hunt. I see Wesley Hunt catching up once San Antonio, once Houston area. Since Wesley Hunt is from Houston and he was all over the state, I can see him catching up later, but
Yeah.
I cannot see him winning because I mean already. I mean, you could see it. Cornyn and Paxton, they already ran. They ran with the ball already, and it's not even a
Well,
quarter
well,
of the
look what
vote.
it says. Look what it says on the top. This is only 26% results in. So I
Yeah,
mean, it's still too early. Think anything can happen right now. Um, it's
absolutely.
it's it's actually a little early. Oh wait, we had some movement there, but it looks like it went in favor to John Cornyn. And
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Let's refresh it again. Yeah, we have blue collar conservatives leaving a message from X. Paxton will win the runoff. Yeah, yeah. It is close. It is close. Same with Talarico and Crockett. I can see Crockett's catching up now. Look, 47 to 51%.
man,
Yes, with
um,
Crockett. I mean, I'm telling you, once they start counting Dallas area, Dallas, Austin, Houston, probably Jasmine Crockett will pull it off, and she probably win by a good margin. I would say she would win by 4 points if she keep improving as the way it is. I mean, we have 25%, 26 and 32% in. Like you say, Robert, it's kind of early to see, but I could see runoff easily.
well,
So,
and what blue collar conservative is talking about, Ken Paxton, he was he's pro Trump.
mhm.
The only thing that what I'm concerned is, you know, there's a lot of people right now that are thinking he's a rhino, but
Oh,
oh, what happened?
look at this.
District two, what
District 2. Dan Crenshaw is behind almost 9 points.
man?
He's behind. Steve Tooth is taking over. Look at that. He is leading by 1,900 votes, roughly.
Hey, and Dan Crenshaw wasn't really
Campaigning.
campaigning, right? Because he thought he had it in the bag.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
remember, I told you a while ago that I was looking at Dan Crenshaw, uh, I would say, not approval, but I was talking about the momentum, the people behind him. When he first came up, he had a lot of support and donations, but as the year passed and he's showing his colors, it has been on the downfall, decreasing in like. And I told you so. Remember, like, hey,
yeah.
and Crunch is getting weaker, and this is a testament of it. I I would see a runoff, but I mean they're already like almost 9 points Toff is 9 points ahead of him. He, from what it looks like, he might lose the seat. So on the Democratic side, it was uncontested. We have Sean Feeney uncontested, same as District Number 3. And we have Keith Self and Mark Nugent. Keith, Senator, Congressman Self already took off. I mean, that's already set and done. 50% of the votes in, that's set and done. Democratic Party is very tight race on District 4. Look at that.
Yeah.
Very
Oh yeah.
tight.
They're
Um,
they're at 53% already in.
yeah, and
Okay.
it is neck to neck. So on the Republican Party, I can see Fallon. He already win. He already won with 51%. That's already, you
Yeah.
know,
A
that's a
landslide right there.
case shut. It is done. Democratic Party, right, like very, very tight between Crockett and Torres. 47 and 43, that's very tight. The margin between them is only, I would say, 332 votes, which is very tight. On the Republican side, we have Gooden, uncontested. He already won that race. Same on District Number 6 with the Democratic Party. Moving to the Republican Party, we got Jake Ilse and James Bufford. So Jake already took off with it on District Number 6, and 38%. I would say he will win because the margin is too wide. It's
Yeah, yeah.
over
He's almost 70% basically already.
14,000 votes ahead, roughly. So he went. I mean, he already won that one. District Number 7. So we see right
Oh,
here, Steinman
oh.
and hold on. District Number 7, Alexander Hill and Tina Cohen, 47 and 27, 45 and 27. uh, respectively. I would see a Alexander Hill winning comfortably. District
This is
Number
our
8.
district. This is our
This
district.
is our district right here.
Our
We
boy
have
Nick Tran.
Nick
Go ahead,
Trent
go
have
ahead.
14%, which is
Yeah,
like, come
and
on.
it's only 8% right now, so anything could happen. But Jessica Steinman is GOP backed. Money's in there. This is gonna be very, very, very. It's gonna be loud to hear the people talk. Vote on this. But you were saying Laura Jones.
Yeah,
Um,
Laura Jones and Keith Coleman. That's already 26% is early. I guess when you reach 50% and the margin is too wide, I would say 10,000 votes. I would say that's case shut, but it's
they're
still too
kind of
early.
yeah. They're between 7,000 to 4,000 votes. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what
It's
3,000.
30. I would say, yeah,
29 or something
3,800,
like that. Yeah.
3,800 votes. Yeah, that's close. That is close. But in District Number 8, like we're gonna focus on this. This is our district. Just mind you, Montgomery County is huge. You have, and then you have Waller County and some other counties. I think this is one of the biggest district right here, District 8, one of the largest district. So Nick Trent already 14%, 747, 45 votes. Jessica Stamen, 3,531 votes. What I don't see is because we've been tracking uh, District 8 for a while, and what I don't see happening is what I see is like Jessica Steinman, she barely did any public speaking.
She's GOP
Barely.
back. She's GOP backed up. So like
Yeah,
they're give. I don't know if when you went to vote, did you receive one of those little pamphlets? It tells you who to vote for. A lot of these people pick those up and they use that to vote. So they don't even know who they're voting for half of the times. And the thing is,
I
this is
received one
why.
of those by mail.
Yep.
I
and
received one of those by mail, and that it disgusts me because it's already paid by the GOP, back by their APAC and all that stuff. So, and she barely did any public speaking. Like I said, the mostly she did was YouTube, Facebook advertisement, and so forth. But like
but
public
but
speaking,
she didn't
zero.
even she didn't even you don't see her out there with you know talking to the people like Nick
Nah,
Tran did. You don't that which is this is what but again, this is the importance of why we need to and that's what I told my wife, that if the primaries go good and Nick Tran pulls this out, which I believe every bit of it he can. I know it's a little early, but you know, it looks kind of the mountain looks kind of steep,
hmm,
but anything could happen. She could probably peak at 3 to 4 thousand votes, and Nick Tran comes up. It could be
yep,
that, but
it could be.
you but the thing is, Jessica Steinman, you could see her name everywhere. You see her in all these pamphlets because she's GOP backed up with money. That what that means, people, is she has money to put flyers everywhere and has people to go do that for her. And um, if when Nick Trans wins this primary, we're gonna hit the ground running the same way. Um,
Yeah, yeah. She was backed by all the, I would say, the rhinos, in my opinion. So now moving district number nine. Uh, for the Democratic side, they have 59% of the votes already counted in. Leticia Gutierrez and Ernest Clayton, they're leading the pack. 51% for Leticia, Ernest leading with 18%. I would say she is the winner on district number nine. She's ahead almost, wow, way over 5,500 votes ahead of everyone. And the Republican side, no votes has been counted in yet. I don't know why. Let me refresh it. Uh, no votes, no data on that. District number 10, we got Katie Rourke and Don Marshall. 58% results in. I would say she's the win. She's winning. She is 3,100 votes ahead. I would say she's the clear winner on that one. And on the Republican side, 50% in, and Chris Gover is already 57% ahead with 7,278 votes, and everybody else is way behind. I think the closest one is 1,392, which is not even close. I will say that Chris got that one on district number 10. Moving to district number 11, we have Reynolds and Ruiz, 30% in, very close. Just the margin is 3,000 votes. Anything can happen. It's only 30% in. On the Republican side, we have a winner. We got Flugger, District number 12. We got Angela Rodriguez uh, Frillman, 59% of the votes. That's 19,420. With Aguilera, 40%, point 9, with 13,423 of the votes. 55% in. I would say Angela winning. In this case, unless something crazy happened in the middle of the evening. We had the Republican side, Goldman already winning. There were no candidates it was uncontested, so he got that one. Moving to district number 13, we got Mark Nair, uncontested. And the Republican side, 33% of the votes in. We got Jackson already declared the winner because of wide margin over Hedgeworth, which is
which it just
something.
updated. He's still high. You seen it just went to 29K.
Yeah.
Um,
Let
yep.
me see on the District 8 real quick. Same thing. 8% of the votes. Moving to District 13, we got that one 14. 47% of the votes for the Democratic Party. Davis leading the pack with that 11,364 votes. On the Republican side, 54% of the votes in, and Randy Weber leading the pack and winning clearly on the District 14 with 32,990 votes. I would declare the winner on that one. That's very wide margin. District 15, Pulido against Queller,
Okay.
1% of the votes in, still very early. On the Republican side of District 15, De La Cruz winning uncontested. Uncontested, District 16, we have Escobar, uncontested. Republican side, no votes, no data. District 17, Myla Flores, Shepard, Flores leading 12,980. On the Republican side, Pete Season, uncontested. Very easy. District 18, Menifee, 29,327 votes. All green, very tight, very tight here. And this is like Houston. District 18
District
is Houston.
18 is Houston. You are correct. That is the area of downtown Houston, parts of um, over there by 288 area,
Hmm,
and also Humble, parts of Humble area, which would be like a Tascasita.
okay.
Um, yep, that's 18. I'm
Wow.
looking at
That's
the
very
map right now.
yeah, that's yeah. You can show the map too so people can see how far in
Let
the
me
map we received. But anyway, so far they counted 68% of the votes. Very tight race. They may be going to runoff. Okay, I see it. Yeah, we still got a lot of stuff to be counted.
How can I swap this one? Let's see with this one. There we
Yeah, you
go.
can swap it. There we go. Appreciate it. Now on the Republican side, we have uh Whitfield, 54.9% against 45%, 3,131 votes. They are like 600 votes apart, 51% counted in. Very close race. It could change at any minute. Never know. I'll keep eye on District 18. So, but if you see the numbers, between 68% of the Democratic side already counted in and 51% of the Republican side, you know who's going to win on the midterms on District 18. You
Yeah,
already
and because if you were to add both of the Republican ticket, that's
Yep.
not enough to. And again, I mean, but I know a lot of people that did not go to the primaries, and
Mm-hmm.
when I brought it up, like at least five of them that I know, and they basically said, "Well, we'll just wait till And for the to be fair, some of the guys because they live in District 18 where they know it's really a Democrat, or like District 29, which we'll get to that and I'll show you what I mean. Um, but now we're in District 19, which is this area right here. Hold on, give me a sec. Around this area, Texas,
Oh, that's kind of close to Lubbock, Texas, and all that
Lubbock.
area.
So
Okay.
let's see who we got there.
Okay. So right now we have Kyle Rablo. He is uncontested. So now we move to the Republican side. 34% of the votes already in. We have Tom Sale and Enriquez leading the pack with 12,073 for Sale and Enriquez just 5,489. I would say Tom Sale will win that race for the Republican Party, and most likely will face Kyle in the midterms for that District 19. Moving to District number 20.
I'm trying to find it. This is one of the small ones,
No voters in.
which
We have Edgardo Baez uncontested for District 20.
District 20, I believe. Give me one sec. I'll show you where that's at on the map. Oh, yep, that is the heart of San
And
Antonio.
San Antonio.
Right there, right in the
Downtown.
smack middle of San Antonio.
Yeah, smack in the middle.
Beck
So
Bexar County.
that's okay. That's Vexel County. That's nice. So now we have the district number 21st or 21. On the Democratic side, they already counted 15% of the votes from what it looks. Like if you look at the numbers, like right now, 15 and 16% from the Republican Party. If you look at the numbers, very similar in numbers. We have very high turnout on Republican candidates on that district. Very high. I mean, you have a lot of people. You have Rojas. Wait, let's see, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus so many others. So you probably have like 12 people in there, 12 to 14, compared to three of Democratic side. But when you see the numbers, it is heavy, heavy Republican.
Yep, and you
So
know why? Look, because it's the hunting ground. This area
okay,
this area is hunting ground. You got people that are in farms. So you know dang
so
well that they're mostly conservatives.
yep. So it's very high turnout rate for candidates in district number 21. Let's move on to district number 22. On the Democratic side, we have 55% of the
Fort
votes
Bend
in,
County.
and we have Green Scott, 15,934 votes. I would say Marquette, she is the winner, or he or she, I don't know. And for the Republican Party, 47 of the votes in, or the results in, and Nehis, Trevor Nehis, already declared the winner on that race because of wide margin. We're talking about 20,000 votes ahead. And that is number
That's where
22.
that's where Donald Trump went the last day of early election.
Oh, Corpus
Corpus
Christi.
Christi, Fort Bend County, Brazoria.
He got Waterberger, order number 47, OG.
Yep.
So
Hmm.
district number 23 or 23rd district of Texas, Democratic Party already counted 4% of the votes in, too early to count. We got Katie Padilla Stout with 1,179 votes. Santos Limon with only 1,048. It would be that's a very close race from the get go. Very tight. Same with the Republican side, 4%. Very tight race. Too early to count. Brando Herrera. We're gonna keep eye on this. This is Brando Herrera, the YouTuber running for that is San Antonio. That is San Antonio too.
No, this is this area right here, 23.
23. That's oh, okay. That's East
El
Texas,
Paso, El
West
Paso.
Texas. I'm sorry. That's
Yep,
West Texas.
West Texas.
Very large. So keep an eye on it. Tony Gonzalez, 48%. Just 1,000, just two, like barely 250 votes apart from each other. Um, I'm rooting for I'm rooting for Brandon Herrera. Who is Francisco Canseco? Is that the baseball player?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. It sounds like the baseball player.
Oh
Huh.
Lord. Anyway, that's crazy. So I'm guessing Brandon Herrera will probably win this one. I will keep an eye on it. I will keep this one. I will keep an eye on it because it's a very important race. Remember, Tony Gonzalez has been very, very, I would say, dramatic in the last couple years. You know what I mean? He already has so many trouble. But let's see. So on the district number 24, we have 35% of the votes in for the Democratic side. Uh, Kevin Burge and TJ Ware kind of close, just 35%. They're only 6,000 votes apart. I would say Burge already got that one in the bag. On the Republican side, uncontested, declared the winner. Same with
That's
District.
24 right here.
Yo, that's North. Oh yeah, that's Abilene, Texas, roughly, right?
Yeah,
That's
close to
Abilene.
Abilene and some parts of Dallas.
Okay, let's Breckenridge, Abilene, or the area. Been there a couple times hunting. All right, so district number 25 or 25th district of Texas, you got Dion Sims already declared the winner. On my opinion, she is way ahead. It's like 8,000 votes ahead, 50% in. Republican side, Roger Williams uncontested. District number 26, Ernest Lineberger, very tight
Mm,
against
yeah,
Stephen Chuk on the Democratic side, 61% of the vote. Most likely would go on the runoff. Brandon Gill declared the winner on the Republican side. Look at that. Woo!
that
Whopping.
is District 26.
That is North Texas, I would say.
Yep, that is north of Dallas. Let me show you guys real quick.
That is,
That's this area right there, 26.
yep. I've been, yeah, I've been there a couple times. Yep. So Brandon Gill, way ahead, already declared the winner on that one. 49,240 votes. That's easy peasy. So he got that one in the bag. District number 27, we got Tanya Lloyd with only 41% of the votes in. Tanya Lloyd, I think she's declared the winner.
Mhm.
17,270 votes against 7,642 votes. Way ahead, 10,000 votes ahead. That is hard to catch up when you bring that double digit margin after the comma,
That's
before
where
the
that's at.
got it. Appreciate it. Robert. Thank you so much. From the Republican side, only 23% of the results are in. Michael Cloud with 12,482 against Chris Hatley with almost 6,000 votes. I would say Cloud got this one in the bag.
This one's an important runoff right here, I believe, because it's this area right here.
The
Some
28,
border towns. Yes, sir.
yeah. Cuellar already declared the winner on that one. He's a favorite on that one. He's way ahead. He's 5,000 votes ahead. And on the Republican side, only 20% of the votes in. Tijerina, only 3,129 votes in. She got this one in the bag, or he got this one in the bag. But when you count the numbers between Democratic and Democrat and Republican side, that is very blue leaning district. Moving to number 29
Now
district.
check this out. Okay, so this is 29. This is back to Houston. Check this out. 18's right here, 29's right here. Julio, this has been ran by Democrats. And this is where all the problems with the roads being and it just everybody's miserable here. And
Mm,
I know this because I have family that live in this area. This is airline. This is the Central, the Taquache Central right here, and that's what they call it. Airline and all that. And
mm-hmm.
so we only have Martha, who's the only been Republican. So But like you said, this is one of those, like that other state. You could see by the primary that a lot of Democrats vote there. So,
Yep. Yeah, we've seen the same pattern here. Garcia with 18,000 votes, Johnson only
mhm.
with 12,383, with 65% of the votes in. I would say Garcia got this one in the bag. Now moving to District 30, we have 13% of the votes in for the Democratic Party, 46 for the Republican Party. Frederick Haynes, we he have 10,000 votes against Carterway with only 5,000. I would say it's too early to count. They are close, like four, I would say 5,000 votes, very close. I will not count it done yet. I will still keep eye on it. But on the Republican side, it is very tight race. Only 46% of the votes in. We have Everett Jackson and Sheldon Daniels. L- Jackson leading the pack with 3,448. Daniels with only 2,335 votes in. The other ones are falling way behind. And let me refresh this real quick.
That is south of Dallas right here. 30.
South of Dallas, that's Waxahachie of the area, probably. Okay, District 31st, the 31st district of Texas. Now, on the Democratic side, only 24% of the votes are in. The results are in.
Where's
We have
Valentina? Oh, she dropped. She was right under John Carter a while ago. Uh she's now on the third. Oh man.
And let me
And
tell you
they're
this, Valentina Gomez, a lot of people were saying that her name was not on the ballots. She even claimed that. So that might be a reason why a lot of people didn't vote for her. But despite it's only 29% of the votes in, I would say she have no chance to win this one. I'm sorry to say that, but John
Mhm.
Carter, honestly though, 84 years old, 84, 87
He
years old,
shouldn't be there, bro.
he shouldn't be there, in my opinion. He
He's
would
just
be, a,
GOP backed.
yeah. I mean, in my opinion, he should be already at home, resting his feet, taking a victory lap for his career. But 80 plus years old, I mean, it is a lot to say. People say, "Oh, but you're probably a hypocrite." Donald Trump is 80. Well, yeah, but Donald Trump is on the last leg. These guys will be in. And I guarantee you, John Carter will become the next uh, Mitch McConnell. You know what I mean? He will be tripping. He will be just going alternate, control, and delete in the middle of the camera, in my opinion. So they don't need to be there. Like I was talking to Robert, and I would say, you know what? It should be turn limit and age limit for
Yep.
this. Two turn limits. No, like you shouldn't be in politics if you are over 70. In my opinion, you should be stay out of it.
Dude, this
Stay out.
this guy is so old, you know? I
I mean,
mean,
he was helped walking. I mean, he was like ushered out to places like Mitch McConnell. Like, come on, you cannot be that old. Come on.
he is 84 years old. 84 years old. Um and he's been in office, in
All
that
his
same
life.
office since 2013. And I
Come
could
on, you're
tell
not
you
enough, guy. What? What is the deal with these people, man? Like, are they craving power that much? That's what it is.
he's he needs to go, bro. He let me yeah, for you guys. I just want y'all to see this real quick. Um, just check this guy out. I mean, like really, dude. You know, this is this guy right here, and 84 years old. Just go home and retire, man. And the fact that you're 84 and you're still trying to run, that lets me know you're not doing a good job. You're clearly not doing a good job, because if you were, you're that old. You ain't trying to work, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's just
You know what? I was thinking the other day. Honestly, I was like thinking, and give me 30 seconds.
go for
I
it.
was
Yeah.
thinking like, why politicians are getting pensions? My honest question, like you are a public servant. This is not a career. This is just a public service. You get paid for your time, but that's about it. You don't need to get paid forever. Like you do 2 terms and you move out. Period. And it
Yeah.
should be 2 terms per. I would say per position. For example, you do 2 terms in Congress, and then you try to run for Senate as many times as you want. But once you get elected, you got 2 terms. Then you run for president. If you can achieve that, you move out. You go home. That's it. You get no pension, only your salary. But these people are coming here and a make this public servant as a career. Like, come on, like Bernie Sanders, like 40 some years. Like, if you cannot make a change in 2 terms, you shouldn't be there anyway.
Yep. I
You
mean,
should not.
if you need to be escorted to walk up stage, you shouldn't be running.
I know, make no sense. So let's move on. District number 32nd, the 32nd district of Texas.
I'm
Democratic
trying.
side, only 14%.
Oh,
We have Dan Barrios with 5,814 votes against Anthony Bridges, only almost 4,000 votes. Uh, Too early to count. Republican side, sorry, I'm chewing gum.
you're
Republican
good.
side, we got Jace Jabro out leading the pack with 20,000 votes and 48% of the results. And I would say Jace got that one for the Republican side. Moving to the 33rd district, no votes, nothing counting. Let me refresh it real quick. So nothing yet on the Democratic side of District number 33. Republican side, 43% of the votes in. Uh, uh,
Oh, that's downtown Dallas right
yeah,
there.
Gillespie or Gillespie with 2,000 votes. Very close, very tight. Only 1,010 votes apart. Oh wow, you got Mitchell, Sims, and Gillespie very tight right here. So these two are very tight. These two are very tight. So Patrick is ahead of the pack for 1,000 votes. May change in the next couple of hours. Let's see. District number 34, Democrat side, Vincent Gonzalez declared the winner with 68, with 23, 12 votes, 50% of the votes in. Republican side, same amount of the results in. Eric Flores leading by 12,592 votes. I would say Eric Flores probably declared the winner. Mayra Flores, she has only 4,994 votes. I would say Mayra Flores probably is not coming back to Congress unless
Yeah.
something changed. So,
But
you know,
hey, I
is that
mean
Eric
that's
Flores,
fit.
her husband?
Man, that's 52%, dude. I don't know, man. She's got
Who's,
it. It's got to be a miracle.
hold on. These two guys have the same last name. Is Eric Flores husband to Mayra Flores?
I don't know. Let me find out. Let me see.
I don't know.
Uh,
Okay, the third, what you looking at it?
Mayra
The 35th district,
Flores.
Galindo is winning, very tight with Garcia. They're only like 600 votes apart, only 48% of the votes in. I would say it is a runoff, most likely. Republican side, 18% of the votes in. Carlos de la Cruz and John Lujan are very tight on this race, maybe go to a runoff, but it's still too early. Only 18% of the results are in.
No,
Or
they're not. They're not. It's not her husband.
okay.
It's just some other guy that happens to have the same last name.
So moving to the 36th district, we have Rhonda Hart. Only 44% of the vote for the Democrat side. She is leading the pack, 14,500 even. And the Republican side, 33% of the votes. And Brian Babin is already declared the winner of the evening with 9,517 votes. Wide of a margin, too wide. So, congratulations to Brian Babin on district number 36. Moving to 37, Greg, Greg Casar. I heard that name before. Greg Casar has 68,295 votes. Definitely the winner on that case. And the Republican side, and no data are in. Is in yet. So district number 37, uh, McDowell and Hunter. I would say Melissa is the winner, 16,000 votes. On the Republican side, 56% of votes in. John Bronk, 19,815 votes. I would say he's the winner on that one. So let's go back to the top. Well, go back to the top, go to the governor. Let's look at the governor. Let's refresh it. Greg
Greg
Abbott,
Abbott won.
yeah, he won. He's declared the winner. And Hihanosa, she is also not yet, but most likely she will be the winner. It will be a battle. Hihanosa, uh, Hinojosa, and Abbott will be facing each other in the midterms. Moving to the Senate, Cornyn Paxton taking the lead.
John
Wesley
Corrin.
Hunt, yeah,
Yeah.
Wesley Hunt too far behind to catch up, in my opinion. Way too far. It's updating. So let me see if I can pull up the map. Can you let me see if I can pull up the map for the GOP? Because I would like to see. Here we go. So we still have plenty of votes, and if we look at this, we still have bunch of stuff that we have not yet received. So we might see like this area is very pro Wesley Hunt, especially this area right here. So I can see Wesley Hunt catching up a little bit, but not enough to beat Paxton or Cornyn. I mean, they already took off with it. So we go back. So going back to the Senate, to the Congress. So Price or Prince on district number one, she's getting ahead. District number two is way ahead. District number three, Self is winning. They already won. Even Hunt on the
Can,
Democrat side.
can you refresh the page? It's not showing. It's just showing the map.
Oh, sorry. This one.
There we go.
There we go. So district number one, Jolanda Prince, she's ahead, 8,168 votes. Moran
It's
only won on that one. So district number two, you got Tiff Tove. Tove, he's already won that one. He got this one in the bag. He beat Crenshaw. That's that's a good news. That's a win-win for me. Ah, we don't have
yep.
Crenshaw anymore. So, but I would expect in the next 30 minutes of I see Steve Stove winning this race. Number three, we got Hunt winning and Self winning, so they're gonna face each other at the midterms. District number four, very ties between Pierce and Rubble. very ties. Pat Fallon already won on the Democratic side, on the Republican side, having 82% of the votes in for out of the 54. So district number 5, on the Republican side, you got Gooden, Crockett, and Torres is still battling. Too close, 15% in, too early to count to see who is the winner. District 6, uncontested, Jake Elsey already winning on district number 6. 7, the same thing. Hale is leading the pack. I think Alexander Hale will win. Okay, we got new numbers. District number 8.
Ah, bro.
Nick Clan is third with 3,800. It's a big jump. He jumped from 700 to 3,000, but Steinman, she make a big leap. Now she have 23,126 votes. I'm telling you, money helps. I'm sorry to say. Like we were looking at the FCC, and she collected over $1 million like overnight. And last I knew, she received $500,000 from the donations. So she easily have over probably $3 million just to do ads. And I believe me, I received tons of letters voting, like asked me to vote for her.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
stack like
She's just yeah.
they were
And
mailing them out every week or every
and
other day.
and you know what the sucky part is that if she proceeds forward, that's who we're gonna have to vote for. You know, I mean, it's either because we ain't voting for a Democrat. I'm just that's just
You're
it.
right. You're right. You're right. It is sad to say, but it's true. But
But there's still hope. I mean, 47%. Well, I mean, 47%.
it
Yeah, I
had to
don't
be a
know.
miracle.
Yeah,
It, on District 8, I would say it's a case shut. Like a lot of people went out to vote. Mind you, let me look at District 8. Let me look at the map.
yeah.
They don't give me the map.
It-
They give it to the Senate, but not for the map. So, but anyway, 47% the votes in. It's almost, I would say, it's a done deal. Once you reach 50% and you have over 20,000 votes ahead of everyone, it's done deal. You know what I mean? It is done deal. On number 9, let me update it real quick. On number 9, Gutierrez leading on the Democratic side. Miller and Kane are battling on District 9. District 10, Caitlin Roque, 61% of the votes in. I would say she's the winner. She's almost 5,000, 4,000 votes ahead. Gober on District 10, only 22% in. I would say he's the winner. District 11, August Flogger, Gorman, and Jackson for District 11, 12, and 13. They already won. District 13 is a done deal. Nair and Jackson are the respective winners. On the District 12 right here, this is between Angela and Kenneth. I would say it's a done deal. I think Angela Rodriguez Perlman already won that one. She already got that one in the bag. Now moving to 14. Davis already winning on the Democratic side. Weber on the Republican side is declared the winner. On number 15, District 15. Pulido, I would say 3%. That's that's not enough. So a lot of stuff can happen. Republican primary on the District 15. Monica de la Cruz uncontested. 18 uncontested for Escobar. No data on 16. 17 Myla Flores and Casey Shepard. Kind of close, 48%. Let's see what happens in the next, you know, next 30 minutes, next 20 minutes. On the Republican side, Pete Sisson uncontested. On 18, Menifee declared the winner. Ronald Whitfield with 3,000 votes. Still kind of close, 51% of the votes in. Too early to call. I would say once it reaches 70%, we might be able to call who's the winner on that one. District 19, Rabble, Carl Rabble, uncontested. Tom Sell, 16,977 votes, 49% of the votes in. I would say he's the winner on that one. District 20th, Castro declared the winner. Edgardo Baez uncontested for the Republican side. 21st District, Hook, she's way ahead with 22,965 votes. Mark Texada with 40% of the votes, 23,000. Yeah, I think he's the winner on that one. Mark is the winner on District
Man,
21st.
this is this is just crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Man, guys, well, let us know, man. What do y'all think, man? What do you think of this? I mean, this is huge because this is just the primaries. We're just trying to pick the guys that are going to go against head to head between both parties,
Yeah.
and so far, I mean, look, Julio. I don't know how it was with you on the polls, but for me this year, I was excited, guys, because there was you usually see a lot of the people in upper age a big line, but it's not really big. You know, it's just like a little line.
Hmm.
But this time, I felt like there was people my age and younger. All I mean, it was a line, dude. It was I was thinking, you know what? That day I was working from home remotely, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go vote and then go pick up my daughter. And I get there, and the line wasn't moving fast enough, and it was really, really long. And I'm like looking at my watch, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go pick up my daughter. So I was like, man, I'll be back. When I came back, man, that line was still long, dude. You know, and it was just crazy.
Yeah,
But
it is. On my end, it was a lot of I don't know. I mean, I went early. A lot of people were at work when people went. So, but it was a good turnout because I stayed there for a little bit and I see a lot of people coming in. I asked how the turnout it was. I went on the second day on the early voting, and they tell me like it was moving. A lot of people walking in and out. It wasn't a big line, but a lot of people walking in and out. So, but when I voted for Trump in 2024, it was huge. I was in line for at least 20 minutes waiting to vote. So, moving along, District number 23rd, we got Katie Padilla Stout leading the pack with 15,938 votes. Tony Gonzalez, so far leading the pack, but between Gonzalez and Herrera, there are only barely 1,500 votes from each other.
mm,
That's not a huge lead. That's not. It might change. It still got half, like 52% of the votes to be counted. So this might change on District number 23rd. This probably change. Not on the Democratic side, but on the Republican side, they might go to a runoff. I don't know how like how is going like how far or like how wide or the margin has to be for runoff, but it looks like they're about to go into a runoff. So on the 24th district, we have a we have Burge with 13,000 votes. Bet Van Wayne or Wine, it's already contested. Democratic on the 25th, Deion Sims already leading the pack, 20,000 votes. Roger Williams declared the winner, uncontested.
50%. This one's 61%. Democratic primary. What you got? Ernest Lumberg.
Ernest Weinberger,
Hmm.
yeah, very close, 61%, very close to
Oh,
Stephen.
but yeah, but if you were to add those, both those, the Democratic votes as opposed to what Brandon Gill, yeah, Brandon Gill's got it. I mean, let's not get complacent, y'all. Let's still go out there and vote.
Yep,
Obviously, it's too late now for us in Texas, for the primary. But I mean, Brandon Gill is Dinesh D'Souza's son-in-law, so
yep.
very good mentor for
You know
sure.
he, yeah, he got the backup. You know that.
Yeah, yeah, true.
So
Yeah,
you probably, why in my opinion, he probably have a lot of backup from from uh, from the Sousa, like a lot of connections, big donors and stuff like that. But still, Brandon Gill is a very capable
oh yeah,
Congress.
oh, he's talented for sure. Very
Yeah,
talented young man.
I see him running for Senate in probably in the next 2 terms. So, but anyway, so far Brandon Gill won the Republican side. And mind you, like Robert said, this is only the primaries. Once we hit the actual midterms, the turnout will be larger. They tend to be larger. Not a lot of people vote for the midterms. Like
for the
not a,
prime for the primaries.
yeah,
Yep.
for the primary, I should say. I'm sorry. Not a lot of people, like Robert said, they're not invested in the primary. They some people they like careless, but in the
And
midterms,
and 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 honestly, Julio, like on some of them, like where you said not contested. I mean, no one's. Oh, I mean, no, it's uncontested, meaning like there's no one else. Sometimes they don't go in the primaries because they realize like, well, it doesn't really matter. I only got one candidate on my side of the party, so I don't really need to go. And but you still got to pay attention to that, people, because sometimes it's easy for us to just be like, oh, we're good. Brandon Gill is going to be the only one. Or it's like right now we're looking at the attorney general. When you get a chance, let's see where Ken Paxton's at, right? um
it is.
eh,
That's the way it is, and you're right, Robert. A lot of people are not invested in that.
yeah.
They're too busy. Sometimes people are too busy to vote, and they're like, "Oh, I'm doing tomorrow and after tomorrow," and before they know it, it's already gone. So, so moving to district number 27, we have Floyd leading the pack for the Democratic side with 22,468 votes. Michael Cloud already declared the winner on that race. Number 28, Cuellar, the incumbent, leading the pack, 13,407 votes. Only 28% is still kind of early, but already leading the pack. Democratic side, same thing. Number 29, Silvio Garcia, the incumbent, leading with over 6,000 votes ahead of Johnson. Martin Fierro, Marta Fierro, already uncontested, declared the winner. District 30th, Frederick Hines, 10,000 votes. Jackson, a very tight race. On the Republican side, we have to wait. That would be a close race. And the 31st, Justin Early and Whitlow, I would say it's too early to count. Only 24% against 30% on the Republican side. John Carter, the incumbent, leading and most likely will be the winner with 15,104 votes. We have District 32nd District, I'm sorry, Dan Barrios, 6,000 votes, only 15% in. Republican side, 48% votes in. Jace Jarborough, 20,989 votes. I think she is, or she or he is the winner on that
Hmm.
one. District 33rd, no data. Let me refresh it. No, yeah, no data. Republican side, 43% of
Dang.
the win.
Where's the 33rd? Let me see.
Oh, no.
That just tells me there's nothing but Republicans there. That looks like a paradise right there. Hold on,
Yeah.
33. Let me see.
Most
Mm,
likely, most likely they're gonna finish counting votes probably 2 days before the midterms
you
because it's
think
so.
so?
You know, Democrats are notorious for counting slow. They're so slow they cannot even count.
That is true though. They are
They take months to count ballots.
okay.
And,
This 20.
and let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. This is crazy. When people like when you see, I don't care if you are the right or the left, but
Dallas.
when you're taking longer to count votes, the longer you take, my assumption is you are cheating.
Trying to
Plain
find them extra votes, man.
They're trying to
But
find extra boats or waiting for magic drop off or something because there is no way like the state of Florida, it has like 23 million people and they can deliver results in less than 4 hours after the polls are closing for presidential election, which is massive. And how they cannot get this done, like
mm,
how they, this is like county counties is like very small compared to the whole state, you know what I mean? And I don't know, make it make sense. All right, so on the 34 district we have Vicente Gonzalez, the incumbent, most likely be the winner on this one. He has 25,538 votes, and the Republican side only 55% of the votes are in. Eric Flores is still leading with 13,365 votes. So I would say Myra Flores, she lost. I mean, she is not back to the Senate and to Congress, to the House. So I feel bad. I think she was pretty good, but this was not her year, most likely.
oh
So
man.
I know.
Hey, what was she? Was
I
she?
was
Was
rooting
she?
for her
Was
though. I
she?
was
Was
rooting
she
for her.
pretty decent?
She was pretty decent. She was pretty decent, but she did not perform as it should. And more the more I get into these politics stuff and understanding how everything works, and I'm still trying to understand. From what I seen, the more money you have, the better chance that you have to win. That's the way I see it now. The more money you have, the more chance that you have to win. Because I mean, I see, like, for example, I'm sorry, Wesley Hunt. I seen Nick Trent. They went to the voters. They actually went to the voters.
Hosted
Wesley,
events.
they
Hmm.
hosting events, talking to people, not mailing stuff out, not mailing flyers, not mailing bunch of you know junk mail to your mailbox. They actually went to you. They're actually online. I mean, you could text to Wesley Hunt and he'll reply back. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That personal. Same with Nick Trent. You could leave a comment on his videos, on his
and he
speeches
would and he
online,
would message you back.
and he
And see
would
the
message you back.
and see
So
guys, the reason why I was and I'm still for Nick Tran is his mindset, Julio. Like you can tell when someone's wanting is a position to serve. Like,
Yeah,
that's the thing about Nick Tran. He's very he's one of those that, like, hey, you're walking through, something easy as the door. He's the first guy. He runs up there to open the door. Go
yeah,
in, sir. He's just, I don't know how much more to explain that, but he's even said, I'm not here to lead, I'm here to serve. I'm not here to lead you guys, I'm here to represent you guys. And that just stuck with me, like, man. And
I
his
know.
gratitude um, to our country is just, man, we need politicians like that, not politicians that haven't had any businesses, or like Bernie Sanders, that they basically started from college to politics. We shouldn't elect people like that. We should elect people that had businesses, that currently are retired, or like the Vivek's, the Nick Trans, the Donald Trumps, who actually built something and is living off that, and doesn't need out of any political money or anything like that,
Bro.
and when we get people that are just like, I never started a business, or I never ran a corporation, or I don't even have any management skills. And then we get people like AOC, who were just what, nowhere, uh,
The bartender.
bartender, or Bernie Sanders, excuse me, Bernie Sanders, who just got straight from college, and look at him now, a full career, a whole. He was there when before I was born, I believe. I don't
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
what
yeah,
I mean. So it's just like,
yeah.
dude, he he he's he had no job. He had no job, no McDonald's, nothing, dude. You can't tell me he can run anything other than run it to the ground. And it's clearly evident because of the way we are. You got all those people, it's clearly evident they were running us to the ground. Man,
But I couldn't agree more with you, brother. You're totally right. So let us know, guys, down below. If you're on X, thank you for being with us tonight. We got more to go. Let's keep rolling. We really appreciate you guys being here today. 615 people on X. I really appreciate it. Shout out to
yeah,
you guys.
thank you guys. Thank you guys. You guys are the best. But let
So
us know in the comments, man. Jump on if you're listening to it. We appreciate that. We want to hear your thoughts. I mean, could you know? Could we do something about this? And I feel like we're in the, like, I know for years right now it seemed like hopeless,
yeah,
but for some reason I think we're at the point where we can get our country back. And honestly, I feel very hopeful. And what is Pat Bet David says, the future looks bright,
the
you
future is
know?
bright. Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
sir.
We have to keep moving and but we have and you're right, we have to look for a non-career politicians. I'm tired of and like Nick said it, bro. Nick said it. There we were running on the wrong direction. Like they were running this country to the ground. They were running this country to the ground, living giving money away like Obama did,
Yep.
giving money away to Iran, pallets, open pallets of cash to Iran, to Afghanistan. Like how the heck we are giving $47 million a week to Afghanistan? Like why?
Why? Why?
Why?
It doesn't.
I'm glad Donald Trump cut all that stuff up.
And
You know,
Julio, there was a thing too that someone said, is because Donald Trump is a businessman. He thinks like a businessman. If something's broken, he
if it,
says, I gotta fix it. What does it take to fix it? Let's fix it. A politician is more like, hey, if I fix this, how would it look? How would it look in the campaign? You think if I fix it, would it be good, or is it going to make us look bad? If it makes us look bad, then we won't fix that. Let's fix this other thing, or let's look over here. That's what a politician thinks of. A businessman thinks of, well, the road's got a giant pothole. Okay, well, fix it. What
Yeah.
does it take? Oh, fix it. Versus politician is, if I fix this pothole on this street, how does the poll reflect that? And that is just the dumbest thing. That's why I can't stand that we vote politicians like, I'm sorry, what is that old guy again?
Oh, Mitch
John
McConnell.
no, Cornyn or Carter, John Carter. Dude, that guy is 80 something years old, 84 years old. He come on, guy. The guy is literally being held up to go up to the stage. He don't need to be, man. He just
Same
this
same
is
as
just
Mitch
frustrating.
McConnell. Same as Mitch McConnell.
Yeah,
So
Mitch McConnell needs to retire.
it, it's like a lot of people needs to go. Like from Democratic and Republican side, they just need to go, in my opinion. So district number 36. Let me refresh it real quick. So we got Rhonda Hart leading the pack with 14,784 votes. Brian Babbitt on the Republican side declared the winner and the incumbent with 25,343 votes. The 37th district, Greg Casar, the incumbent, leading the pack and most likely the winner of this evening. The Republican side, no votes. I don't know why. They're taking forever to count. They should be easy because that's a Democratic leaning district. So it should be easy to count Republican. Come on, don't make me look bad. On the 38th district, Melissa McDonald, she has 16,000 votes, 61% in, most likely the winner against John Bunk, 19,000 votes, most likely the winner on the Republican side. Let's go to the top and let's look at the Senate. Let's see how it looks. Let me refresh it. It's
Look at
still
that.
kind of the same. It's still kind of the same. Uh, Jasmine Crockett updated, and Talarico. Talarico is leading now over 80,000 votes. Oh, it's updated now. It's updated now for the Democratic Party. It's still uh it's still
But
up
hey, as long as
80,000
Jasmine,
votes.
as long as Jasmine Crockett, man, I'm tired of that one lady.
Like who like bro,
She's just ignorant, son. Like, you know what I mean?
how who in the hell will vote for Jasmine Crockett?
Well, I don't know who voted for this guy. If you guys haven't seen this, this is on our page. Check this out. Who voted this guy in? You seen this? Remember this? Here we go. Just real quick.
I'm going to respond. I'm pointing out facts. You can say what you want. I'm just pointing out facts. Anyways, I ranted too long. Let's talk about some.
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry, I didn't ask your opinion on that. And if I cared about your opinion, I would ask you. But I don't care about your opinion.
Well-
You're part of the system. You're part of the problem. You've been sitting here longer than I've even been alive. Sitting here longer than I've even been alive. This is your problem. You should have fixed this a long time ago.
That's true.
You know, what the heck? Who voted that guy in?
That's true though. That is very true. Let's look up at this. It's updated. So Crockett's still behind. She is like 7 points down compared to
Mm.
Talarico. Talarico will probably win this race. It will not likely. It will not go to a runoff right now, as it looks right now. It will be the he probably will be declared the winner in next couple hours. Let's see the county results for the Senate. So Wesley, this is Harris County. Just 18% voted for Wesley on Harris County, which is I'm not surprised. Let's go Montgomery County. Wesley got 15% of the votes there on the Harris on Montgomery County, which that is his county, Conroe.
Yep.
That's where he from. So Let's go to
Yep.
Brad.
Hey, they announced Steve Toth is the winner on District 2.
Oh, he is.
They called it.
Oh, they call it. Okay, let
Yeah.
me. Let's go. Soft. Blogger, Wheeler. Yeah, the polls are like the last numbers are coming in. Let's see. On district number 23rd, Brando Herrera is falling behind, but he's not too far behind. It's only 2,000 votes apart. Let's see. We got 50%, 51% on the votes in. Let's hope for Brando Herrera to pick up on that one and see if he wins. So
Mm.
Brandon Gill, Michael Cloud they already took the win on that one. On district number 28, I would say Tijerina, it it would run with it. Puello got this in the bag, 13,000 votes. Right here. On district 31st, Valentina Gomez, only 2,000 votes. And
Man,
I'm telling you, this
money
has to
talk.
be this has to be the actual taking her name off the ballot because she put an address of a PO box, not her physical address, and that hurt her because they put
Well,
her they
and
took
to
it
be
out.
fair, look, Julio, you know, and the viewers, just so you guys know, Julio, you know, I love Valentina Gomez. I support her 100%. In fact, we're gonna plan on bringing her over to the show, guys, and ask her these questions. But yes, you know, there is an alarming situation that she had some elections where she tried to run in some other state and then she moved over here, which is nothing wrong with that. But I think she should have been more transparent because, and then not have her address on a PO box because you know we're seeing the results of that. And to be fair, that is kind of the whole point because like that Elon Omar, for example, we don't know nothing about her, bro. We shouldn't have people like elected in office that we don't know nothing about. Like we don't know where she came from. We don't know. We found out because there was some conspiracy that she married her brother, and now we find out that is true. And for some of y'all, like us included, we already knew that because we've been like digging in through all this stuff, and the mainstream media will have you think that we were conspiracy theorists. But guess what? Facts. I'm gonna have to use Ben Shapiro's word. Facts don't care about your feelings. And honestly, guess what? I mean, you kept calling us conspiracy theories, and then guess what? It's facts just proved otherwise. She indeed, and I think wasn't it? Didn't Trump release that the that she was indeed married to her brother, which is.
I mean,
Mhm.
he did not release it, but a lot of people came out with the actual paperwork stating that she was married, and the reason, and also she like she lied on her application for her visa, and that was and something on that form, and that was grounds for citizen revoke citizenship or to
No.
visas. So are they investigating? Yes. Are they going to do something about it? Yet to be seen. But they need to do something because remember the FBI, HSI, they're doing investigations in this Somali stuff right now.
And yeah, in
So
Minnesota. So,
in Minnesota,
something,
if
but something has to give, and again, we're not like the Democrats that don't criticize their own administration. I'm
right,
MAGA 100%, but come on, I hope Donald Trump sees this from everyone that we want some accountability. It's good that we're finding this fraud and we're
right.
stopping it, but we want justice, man. You know? Mm.
I'm telling you, and that's a reason why we need. accountability, regardless of the outcome. We want accountability. Just that. I don't care if it's on in our benefits or make you look bad. I don't care if it make them look bad. I just want accountability. I just want accountability. Like
That's it.
this is how we are right now. This is me right here. This is me right you
Yeah,
know.
come on, arrest someone. Just because at this point it kind of looks like this, Julio. At this point, it looks like, hey, you know, there was this the Jeffrey Epstein,
Yeah.
the fraudulent. They were all here, but guess what? Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Okay, let's go. Let's move on, guys. And then it's like, okay, whoa. Before you go forward, what are we doing about it? Oh, well, we stopped it. Yeah, I know, but somebody got hurt in the list of Jeffrey Epstein. Uh, where's the arrest? And the same thing with the fraudulent. Whoa, wait. If I mess up on my taxes, I get
Oh yeah.
Uncle Sam over here. What? No. Wait, go back with the fraud. I mean, come on. We got to do something, guys. And I don't know.
Absolutely. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting. But let's take let's take a quick minute to pray for the soldiers that have fallen in the last couple of days. We have a few. They already released the names. I'm gonna show their faces now, so you can pray silently in your home for their souls and their family, because we lost precious life. I mean, this is somebody's son, somebody's nephew, somebody's friend, somebody's cousin. So we're gonna take a quick second just to remember them. I don't know them personally, but I hope their family get the comfort from God and and the strength to kind of grieve and be full of hope for the souls of these members. So I will mention their name, especially Cody, Staff Sergeant Moore, Sergeant First Class Ted James, Ted James, sorry, and Captain Pork. Rest in peace.
And to
So
all the
those,
families, thank you
yeah,
so much. This is not only a sacrifice for these heroes, these American heroes who took the oath and took the responsibility to serve our country. We thank you guys, and we're sorry for your loss. And this is what we're here. This is what about, right? We're here um, to uplift us. And I know that it must have been hard, but um, we are very grateful, um, and our condolence to you. Um, I know it must have been challenging and must be hard.
yeah, it is hard. It is hard. So we're gonna continue to monitor the situation. They should be flying their bodies back to United States, and anytime, they have to go through the process. So I hope they arrive sometime this week to their families and to receive the proper honors. So we're gonna keep you up to date. We're gonna just post pictures or videos of that. It is heartbreaking, but this is the price of freedom. This is the price of war that we have to pay, and sadly that is expected in war. Once you attack a country, once you go to conflict, this is the result. I mean, this is just inevitable. So I'm sorry that we lost life, and I hope we don't lose any more life. It's enough. But I hope Donald Trump just make this fast and not prolong a war for years to years to come, like we did to Iraq and Afghanistan. So far, Donald Trump is doing what he's supposed to do. He do his job and get out in hours, not weeks, not months, hours. So he's doing it like you say, like he fixed the problem right away. He's not tiptoeing around. He's not sending troops on ground and just stay there for months. He find out what is wrong, how we can fix it, and fix the problem. And that's the way it's supposed to be. Not staying there for months. There is no reason to go there, boots on ground, and spend months in there. So let's move on. So back to the House District One. No change on District One, District Two, uncontested. Steve Toff, he got this in the bag, over 7,000 votes ahead. Bye, Dan Crenshaw. We don't need you here. Good, good riddance. After
Yep.
he after he talked bad about other SEALs and basically became a Democrat in disguise. That's what he became, a Democrat. District number
Yeah.
three, we got a winner. Self got a winner. We got a winner number District 4, Fallon. District 5, Gooden. District 6, sixth district, we have Minton and Elsie are most likely the winner. We got
Well,
Fletcher on 7 and Hale. What's up, Robert? What you got?
well, check this out. Jasmine Crockett's already coming out saying that, uh, but I don't know because this is an hour. This says it was an hour, but she's already claiming that the election's cheated, and that's why she's
No,
losing.
can you play that video?
Yeah, I just can't believe it, but yeah, this is she's garbage, bro.
You know
Here
that.
we go. Here we go.
Allred has already stated, we encourage each and every one of you to remain resilient. We cannot allow this type of behavior to be rewarded because so long as they know that they can win, even if it means cheating, then they will continue to do it. So I am asking you, I am begging you to make sure that you go ahead and figure out where it is that you are supposed to vote.
Robert, pause
Stand
it.
in line, wait in line.
Pause it. Pause it. Hold on. I don't know if you guys missed that or not, but she's running against another Democrat. Did she just say the quiet part out loud? That they cheating?
Yeah, I think she did.
I'm
and
just
and
saying. I mean, English is my second language, but I'm not. I wasn't born yesterday. Did she just admitted that the Democratic Party cheats?
hmm
Go back, play that again, brother, because in my eyes, that's what she admitted to. She admitted to the cameras that the Democrat Party cheats. I'm
yeah,
not.
let me.
I'm not
Here we go.
stupid. Come, hey, if you're on X, let me know if I'm crazy or not. Thank you. We have 661 people on X. We really appreciate it. But come on.
Here we go. Oh, Jasmine Crockett. She is. Ugh.
Allred has already stated, we encourage each and every one of you to remain resilient. We cannot allow this type of behavior to be rewarded because so long as they know that they can win, even if it means cheating, then they will continue to do it. So I am asking you, I am begging you to make sure that you go ahead and figure out where it is that you are supposed to vote. Stand in line, wait in line. Allred,
Yeah, she said it about right here, basically.
they can win, even if it means cheating.
She said it.
If it means cheating, then they will continue to. That they can win, even if it means cheating, and even if it means cheating, and even if it means cheating, then they will.
Oh man, she's.
That's all we needed. She openly admitted that the Democratic Party will do anything, even if it means cheating. So I mean, she's running against Talarico. She's not running against a Republican. That is within her party. So that means she openly admitted the Democratic Party do whatever it takes to win, even if even if it's cheating. So I didn't say so. She said it. That would probably backfire tremendously
Mm, mm, mm,
in the
mm.
Democratic Party because she openly admitted it. So that's how crazy it is. Like Donald Trump says, she is a crazy ladybug. So it
She's
is crazy.
just she's
By, by
I,
the way, Talarico is taking off. Look at him. 671,556 against almost 100,000, way over the 100,000 votes. He's leading with 120,000 votes, on 115,000 votes ahead. So he already got this in the bag. It's already done. It's updated.
yeah, it just updated. I seen it.
Three quarters of the million, 600 still ahead.
59%. Is it 59%?
59%. It's already winning.
Oh man, dude, I don't know why they haven't called it yet, you know?
I mean, he's already 100 and not really. She came back. Jasmine Crockett came back a little bit. It's 80,000. The gap is eighty
Dude,
thousand.
the fact that there's 675,000.
Three. No, the gap is 30,000.
No, but Julio, the fact
6,000.
that there's 675,000 people going out for Jasmine.
I know.
I am just I'm just oh my gosh,
You
I
see,
just
Puerto
can't believe it.
Rico is basically. I mean, and we have, check this out. This county right here, Bar Verde, uh, all this will not make a difference. This one will make a difference right here.
Yeah.
Barcelona County, that would make a difference. If Jasmine Crockett, if Jasmine Crockett take 50% or more of this county,
For-
it might overturn the tide. It might. I'm not saying she will, but if she take 50% or more, because the other one are smaller, they're small. These ones are small. These ones are small. These one, oh, we updated. We have updated. Look at that. Jasmine Crockett leading 60%.
Damn. Yeah, that is
Crockett
kind of scary. That is kind of scary, guys, cuz
because she takes this one, Brasorla. She takes 50% or more.
Brazoria, yeah. If she takes Brazoria County, yeah, dude. Oh
She
man.
she might be able to turn the tide. I mean, she's not out of the race. She's closing the gap, but ah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying she closing the gap like fast. She's not far behind. She is 70,000 votes. From 120, she went to 70,000. If she take that county, 50% or more, she might be able to turn the tide on her favor. And that's pretty much her area, like Houston, Corpus Christi, all that. That's her area, like East Texas. So,
Hey, um Ken Paxton
oh,
man,
that would be a runoff.
yeah.
Paxton and Cornyn, that would be a runoff. Wesley Hunt, he did a great campaign, but it was not enough. It
Yeah,
was.
Ken Paxton and John Corn, man, they're
Yeah, they battling for that. They are close. Let's look up back to the house. Uh, let's look at the
what about the Attorney General? I'm curious of that. Um
locally.
yeah. let me look that up real quick.
Yeah,
I
look
I
it up
I,
while I'm.
I am curious to know.
Oh
Um,
snap! Look at this. Tony Gonzalez and Brando Herrera.
oh,
Brando,
they're neck to neck.
they're neck to neck. Brando Herrera is closing the gap. Slowly but surely, is closing the gap. Where, kinda, 55% of the votes, and it is close. It's close, guys. It's close. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe. All these people are on X. Thank you so much. 670 people on X. We really appreciate that. Don't forget
Yeah,
to subscribe to the channel. But yes, Brandon Herrera closing the gap on Gonzalez. Let's see how that turned out. We still got a good, I would say 40%, 30% before we know who winning. But most likely will be a runoff on that one if the gap is still the same or closer. So what we got? We got Republican Party pretty much is done. We have couple district are very close. 31st district, Carter is still leading the pack. Valentina Gomez still in the third place.
dude, that's crazy that people would vote that 84-year-old guy, dude.
I know. Uh, the 32nd district, Jace Jarbro, most likely the winner. 50% of the votes in. 21,934 votes. Most likely the winner on that one. Same with District 33rd and the 34th District. The same thing. Mayra Flores, she gained some terrain. She got 5,000, almost 6,000 votes, 500, yeah, and 63%. Most likely she will not be able to catch up unless she gained 10,000 votes out of nowhere, but that's less likely. The 35th district, John Lujan, he is most likely will be the winner for the Republican candidate. On the 36th district, Babin already declared the winner. On the 37th district, most likely a runoff, too close to call. On the 38th, John Bonk, 19,000 votes, most likely the winner on that one. So heading back to the top, go back to the Senate. Updated again. Let me refresh it. Updated. Talarico and Jasmine Crockett is getting closer, but let me see. The difference is very, very close. Very close. Only 70,000 votes apart. Too close to call. Most likely, Talarico will be the winner. When the gap reach 80%, we will be able to tell which one is going to win. Uh, same same with John Cornyn and Ken Paxton. Man, this is very tight. Do you find anything on the Attorney General or
Yeah, I couldn't see it. I could have swore it had a deal where I could see it, but nope.
so far? That's what we got. Let's go back to the House, see any updates, and let's look district number 8. See how we're looking. Still the same. Nick Tran only 11% of the votes. Jessica Steinman, she ran with it, only 47%. Most likely, Jessica Steinman will be the new Congresswoman for the District 8.
Okay. Yeah.
Most likely,
I,
she will be the winner.
I
Uh,
wonder if they're calling it already. Had they? Does it have a check mark?
nah, not yet. They probably call it when we reach the 50% or 55% mark. They might be called from there. They might call it because everybody that declared the winner,
Yeah.
it was
See, some people are already calling it for Jasmine Crockett is out in Texas. Um,
that what that she won.
no, that she's out. They're calling it.
Oh, she called it.
Yeah. Some people are calling it. I don't know. Terrence K. Williams. He said, "Bye, Felicia." Let me just share this real quick with you. He says, "Bye, Felicia." Yeah. So here we go. Just so you guys can see uh,
Oh,
our buddy Terrence right here.
that was
See.
15 minutes ago. Yep.
Oh, zoomed in too much. Yeah. Bye, Felicia. She's gone. She is gone. The most ghetto congresswoman. I agree with that. Um, she is ghetto for sure.
I know. I know.
Y'all see
I'm
me
looking at my phone, see if
scrolling.
we get any updates.
Let's say what they say. Breaking news: Gina has won the Democratic primary in Texas for governor and will face Republican Greg Abbott in
Yep.
November.
Yeah, we
So,
got it right
guys,
here.
let's come out of the woodworks for Greg Abbott. When when the time comes.
Yep. Yeah, we have to. We have to come up. Same in the Senate. I mean, I would wish Wesley Hunt would be the candidate, but I mean, he was running against giants, deep pockets like Paxton and Cornyn. Come on, we in fact, like, and you're right. We need a new blood. We need new people in there, not these career politicians, because sometimes they just do whatever they want, you know. So
Yep. Oh, look at this.
what you got?
This is CBS News. Jasmine Crockett calls for extended voting hours in Dallas County after precinct confusion.
Okay, that was 5 hours ago. Okay, okay. I can let me see if we can. Can you look at her? Can you look on her X account? See if
Yes.
she probably say something crazy.
Yeah, let me look in her X account.
Yeah. While Robert doing that, I'm still refreshing the Senate. So far, 56% has been counted for the Republican Party, 59 for the Democrats. James Talarico leading the pack, 751,000 votes against Jamie Crockett's 680,904 votes. So Talarico is leading the pack for almost 70,000 votes, 71,000 votes roughly. So that's a state. But between John Cornyn and Ken Paxton, that is very close. Very close. Very close. That's very
Uh,
close. Let me look at here. Let me see what we got.
okay, here we go. This is Jasmine Crockett's X. Um, she basically only put something 2 hours ago. If you're in line, stay in line. You get to vote, which,
I mean, that's a
that
normal rule. Like, if you're in line and you're still waiting, they cannot kick you out, even though the poll is closed. They should put somebody at the end of the line saying, "Hey, this is it. This is the cutoff," and everybody is able to vote. That is a normal rule in every polling location, so it's not a big deal. But
Sorry, guys. I know y'all seeing my scroll over here, but all right. Yeah. Bye, bye, Dan Crenshaw. We just said it. You
can
heard it
you can you
here.
can you put that? Can you bring that up so we can see who's the guy that he was running against? Because this is out of my. Okay, I recognize a guy. Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
I see. Yeah, good.
Yeah, I think we met him. I think we talked to him at the youth summit. I believe. I believe we had a conversation with this guy. We would have to
Yeah,
look at the clips that we did, but I'm sure we had. I met this guy. We've talked. We talked to this guy for sure.
yeah, yeah. I need to. I found, by the way, I found the thing. I found the hard drive. I lost it. but I found it. I will look into it definitely, definitely. So thank you for the all the people on X. We really appreciate it. Thank you. If you are on Facebook or YouTube, we really appreciate it. So far, we have almost 700 people on X.
Yeah,
Seven.
the guys in X, man, thank you so much for joining us. Y'all look up y'all look up our channel and join us. We're here almost every day. There's times where we can't make it, but guys, we're for the most part, we try to be here between 7:30, sometimes 6:30 p.m. Central Time. But if you guys can hop on and join the conversation, uh, if you feel like you can chat better on YouTube, we're on YouTube, we're Facebook. Um, just look us up, or if you prefer X, we love that you're following us. And if you get a chance, go to xraypodcasts .com, as it shows right here. Let me see, does it show you let's see, hold on. No, it does not show you. So it's I'll put it on the description, but on the comments, xraypodcast.com. This is tells us a little bit of our stuff. We sell shirts, merch, and then if you click any of these pictures here, these are um, interviews that we've done with Alex Rosen, as known as the Predator Poacher, JJ Carroll, good friend, Lou Valentino, shout out, and our buddy Nick Tran. He was running for the District 8 here in Texas, and Kawe Malay. He's also a very good friend of ours. Maybe we need to have him in the show, and
Oh yeah.
but see what's going on with Iran and see his
Oh
thoughts.
man, he got a clip that went viral. I mean, that clip has like 2 million views. That he explained his position and what is happening. So I'm gonna reach out to him, see if we can have him tomorrow, so we can expand on it because he always have a I would say an orthodox way to see things, and the way when he explain it, it makes a lot of sense. So we're gonna try to have him tomorrow. By the way, if refresh, look at this. Jasmine Crockett is closing the gap.
Oh, that's scary, guy. That's
Is
scary.
is closing the gap now. She is like 68 points behind. Let me
You
see,
know,
205,
oh man,
78, 69,000 votes behind.
I just realized who this James Talarico or whatever
Oh
his
yeah,
name is. I
oh
just
no,
realized who
it
is.
looked
I
like
don't like this guy. I do
it
not
looked
like
like Nick
this guy.
Fuentes. It looked
Yeah,
like a dollar store Nick Fuentes.
yeah, this guy is garbage too, man. Uh,
Did you see his last ad about
I'm sure it was
finding?
about Christians, right, or something. He's always talking bad about Christians.
Yeah, he don't like he like abortions and all that stuff.
Yeah. This guy, I don't like this guy. They're both bad candidates. So they're running against who? Who's the
Probably
Republican side?
Paxton or most likely Cornyn.
John Cornyn. Okay, let me
But
look up John
it
Cornyn.
would make it hard because I see in the numbers now, brother,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be a close freaking race. Like, look at the numbers.
Let me
Look at
see.
the
Hold on.
numbers. It's gonna be a close race as a Senate. I'm just saying it right here, right now. If you look at it, if you agree with me or not, if you look at these numbers, if you look at these numbers compared to their numbers, we're in big trouble. We are in big trouble.
Man, it looks like it's gonna be a runoff, huh? Between John Cornyn and yeah, it's
And
gonna be a runoff.
it would be a runoff. But what is worrying me about the most,
Is
it is a
Jasmine
turnout.
Crockett. Yeah.
It is a turnout. Look at the Democratic Party and look at the Republican Party. Brother, I'm telling you, If we don't go out and vote, they're gonna turn the Senate blue on Texas, and we cannot allow that. Like,
Well, okay, but see, okay, so let's look at the math real quick. So if you were to get the other candidates vote, the who's that, Erna, or I can't really see because it's tiny.
okay,
Let me enlarge it. Hold on, I
hold on,
got
let
this.
me.
Uh oh, wait, there.
Oh, okay, you do it, because
No,
my computer will go crazy.
let me see. Hold on. Let me
Yeah, right.
see. All right. So you got Anna Bender. She got 18, 19,000 and 14,000, 15,000, 171,000. If you were to add all this up and compile it to one candidate in the Republican, I think it outnumbers Jasmine between the Democrats. And but then again, that's not factoring the people that has didn't go out to the primaries. This is just only the people in the primaries. So as of this, if we can somehow, but that's the thing, right? The runoffs means that they both go to the election. Is that what it? Let me look that up real quick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. Excuse me for my ignorance. On a um, run, run.
Okay, that's the rule right there on top. They say if no candidates receive more than 50% support in a contest, a runoff is held between the top two finishers. So in order to win right now,
Oh,
right,
good.
yeah,
That's good. That means that there's going to be like a special elections, and it's
yeah,
going to that people is going to give us a chance to just all the ones that voted in the primary vote for either one. That's perfect. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So
yeah.
we'll have, um, which who would you go with? That's I mean, because John Cornyn. Let's look up. Does anybody know what John Cornyn has done that would be? Because we know Ken Paxton worked alongside with Greg Abbott. Um, so we know Ken Paxton is a good candidate. There was some controversies, and we can probably share some, but I don't know. John Cornyn, what was something that you would say that he was known for? Because there are people saying that, as you can see on X, they're saying he was a rhino. See, they're implying that he's a rhino. So again, excuse my ignorance. I am not sure why he is a rhino. So if someone knows, let me know in the comments. Why do you think uh, uh wait or John Corn is a rhino, you know? And then Ken Paxton, I know he worked with Greg Abbott and worked with Trump, but what do y'all think? What do you think of these two? And
They seem. I mean, Corin look like he needs to go already.
yeah, he is on the older age side.
I mean, if you were in politics before before
Oh, look what this guy says. Kyle Rittenhouse. Shout out to Kyle Rittenhouse. He says, what do John Cornyn and Dan Crenshaw have in common? They asked the federal government to bring more Islamic refugees to America. Vote accordingly. Well, I did not
there
know
you
that.
have it.
There we go. We gotta get Ken Paxton now. I mean that's just one feedback, but okay. I mean, I don't know. I got to do more investigation. Clearly, I was kind of not gonna lie. I had Wesley Hunt, and the guy seemed solid in person. So, um,
Yeah.
but it looks like at this point it's either John Cornyn or Ken Paxton, and I know a lot of good things about Ken Paxton. Um, I
But yeah, but most likely it would be a runoff between Paxton and Cornyn. It would be a runoff. But on the Democratic side, most likely Talarico is going to win. If his percentage do not drop below 50, he's good. He will win. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
And they're what, at 60% now?
he is a 51%. Oh yeah, 60% of the votes are in. We still got ways to go. We still got, I would say, 30% more before we find out who the actual winner is. So, but on the Republican side, it's definitely a runoff. It's definitely a runoff. So, and it will the same happen uh, in in uh, in the House. So, like right here on the first one, most likely a runoff, which I don't see. It probably not need a runoff, but if it goes, that's how it goes. This
Yeah.
one, close, might maybe a runoff. This one, they should declare Laura Jones the winner on that one. And same with Steinman. I mean, 47%. She already possessed. Even if you combine all of them, they will not beat her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They will not. So, like you say, well, I guess when they reach 50% of the votes in, and she's still leading, they're gonna give it to her. So on the ninth district, it most likely would be a runoff. Not really. Well, yeah, most likely would be a runoff on District 9, and for the Republican, for the Democrat, it would be nah, it would be just one winner we declare. On District 10,
Tomorrow.
maybe a runoff, maybe not. And for the Republican, it's not a runoff. It would be a straight winner, and Chris Goldberg will be the winner. Same with the 11, same on the 12. Uh, on District 14 for the Democrat, maybe a runoff, maybe. 15, Boy Pulido, he will be declared the winner anytime soon. He's way ahead of the on the count. So
Hey,
we'll
is
see.
that Bobby Pulido like the Tejano music, Bobby Pulido?
I don't know, maybe.
I'm gonna check it out. I
On
didn't
District 16, a runoff. They're too close, too many people in there. So it most likely would be a runoff between Bauman and Barraza. Only 39%, but most likely look like a runoff. District 17, most likely a runoff. 18. Uh,
Yeah, it is Bobby Pulido,
the singer?
Tejano singer. Yep.
Oh, wow. Um, right here, District 18, maybe a runoff for the Democratic Party. On the Republican side, less likely a runoff, was more likely Ronald Whitfield will win that uh, to be a candidate for the primaries, for the midterms, I should say. Same thing on the Republican side, District 19, District number 20. Joaquin Castro will be declared the winner anytime soon. He won clearly on that one. District 21st District, same thing. Chris Hook should be the winner. Christine Hook should be the winner. And same with the Republican candidate on the Republican side. The 22nd District, the same thing. Margaret Green Scott should be the winner. Marquette, sorry. Same on the district on number 23rd district, the same thing. Most likely a runoff on district number 24 because she is like Kevin Burch. I'm sorry, he is borderline to be a runoff if the numbers do not improve in the next in the next 20 minutes, next hour or so. District 25th, most likely Sims will be the winner. The 26th, Lineberger, close to be a runoff, but most likely will be declared the winner. On the 27th, Tanya Lloyd, most likely to be declared the winner on that district. Same as 28 and 29, the same deal. On the 30th, Haynes,
Tomorrow is election day, and it is time to term limit. Tomorrow is election.
on that would be most likely a District 30, most likely a winner on that one out of the Democratic, and a runoff on the Republican side. On the 31st district, early will be a declared the winner. John Carter will be declared the winner if the numbers do not decay or degrade in the next.
They're only at 32%. So
They still got ways to go. And by the way, all these votes hurt Valentina Gomez. There were too many people running. You
yep.
know what I mean? So if all these people would have dropped off early enough, so just to leave the top four, probably Valentina Gomez would have a better chance.
Would have, yeah, for sure.
Would have more competitive. The chance, well, would be more competitive. On the 32nd district, Dan Barrios should be declared the winner anytime soon, same as Jace Jarbrough on the 32nd district from the Republican side. So holding 51%, 51.2% of the votes. On the 33rd district, it should be a runoff on that one in both sides. So 33rd, they might go to a runoff on that one because they not reach the threshold of the 40 or the 50%. So Vicente Gonzalez won on the 34th district. Eric Flores should be declared the winner anytime soon. On the 35th district, with runoff and same and the Republican side runoff. Then on number 36 should be declared the winner on the Democratic side. Brian Babin was declared the winner on the Republican side. Greg Casar, District 37, declared the winner. Not declared the winner, but the incumbent most likely declared the winner anytime soon, holding 83% of the votes. And the Republican side, 43% of the vote are casted, most likely a runoff on the Republican side on District 37. District 38, most likely Melissa will win that seat, will win the race on that side, and the Republican side, John Bach would be declared the winner if the numbers do not change in the next hour or so. So heading back to the top, see if refresh, no change. Let's look at the Senate. Jasmine Crockett trailing. The number has improved a little bit for Talarico. He was holding 51.6. Now he's holding 51.8. So he is holding for dear life, if I should say. He holding for dear life. But in Republican side, John Cornyn and Ken Paxton, most likely a runoff, as 59% of the votes are in. So we still got 40%, 41% more to go. So anything could happen, but most likely will be a runoff from the Republican side for the
This
Senate.
is this is why I was backing up Wesley Hunt. Look at this message real quick, Julio.
Go ahead, play that.
Tomorrow is election day, and it is time to term limit a 24-year incumbent. Please, get out and vote for me because it's time to turn the page on the status quo.
I like how he just said, we're just trying to get um term limit that John Cornyn, because he needs to go. He needs to go.
Oh, snap. Check this out.
Yes.
Breaking news. Let me bring that to you. This is breaking news, guys. Check this out. This happened in Ecuador. The U.S. will carry out the first land operations against cartels. This is Southern Command. This is just now.
The U.S.
This happened just now.
Wow.
So we're conducting.
Southcom Command announcing a strike against an alleged drug smuggling boat in the Eastern Pacific. Southcom posting this video of the strike on social media, saying it, quote, conducted a lethal kinetic strike on a vessel operated by designated terrorist organizations. That strike allegedly killed 2 people and left 1 survivor. It is the first U.S. strike on an alleged drug boat this year and the first since the capture of Nicolas Maduro earlier this month.
Wow.
You hear first. You hear from here first.
Oh, there goes John. There goes John Cornyn right there in the Air Force One. Mm-mm-mm.
So there you have it. So United States conducting operations against cartels. Donald Trump is not playing around. Even though we are focusing on Iran, he still have eyes everywhere. He is not letting nobody scot free, and I'm glad that he's still doing
tonight,
what
in
he's
my
doing,
opinion.
and it's crazy. You have any
So
news,
that's my
Robert?
news.
Huh?
You have any news?
I just look. I was just verifying this. I think this is a few minutes ago.
Yeah, go ahead, play that, please.
Here we go.
Is that so that's my news. Is that we're not going to have election results tonight, in my opinion, based upon what specifically is taking place in Dallas County. Unfortunately, this is what Republicans like to do. And so they specifically targeted Dallas County, and I think we all know why. So, I want you to enjoy yourselves, but I won't be back tonight because I have no idea of when we're going to get results, and I fully anticipate it won't be until tomorrow. So, I love y'all too. Thank you so very much for being here. Love you down. I love you down, Dallas.
Love you down. Did she literally just say that?
Robert, brother, let me tell you what the Republicans had to do with their elections.
I don't know. This is between their
She,
parties, the
she
Democrats.
tried she tried to correct what she said early. Remember, if you've
Yep.
been here with us for almost 2 hours, what she said early.
She said, if they win and they cheat, they're gonna keep cheating or something like that.
And
And
she was
that's
referring to her party.
mhm.
Now
Because
she tried to fix it.
who's she running against right now? She's not running against a Republican. So the
She's
fact that
not.
she said Republican is like that has nothing to do with that. Right now, you're running a primary who it tells you right here who she's running against. It's just Jane
Talarico.
Talarico. That's who she's running against. So she's not running against a Republican. So,
She tried to make up for what she spoke early. That's what she's trying to do.
but she is right though. There's something going on in Dallas County, which is District 33, right? Um, oh no, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. It's let me see. District 5.
Oh, hey, they call it runoff. They already call it
Oh, they already called it runoff.
runoff
That,
on. On the Senate, on the Republican side, they already called it. Let's
So
go to
I'm
the
vote. We're going. Let's go to District 5 real quick. Is it still blank? No, it's not.
no,
So
no. It's,
I don't know what she's talking about. Go to the Senate real quick, and then go to the map if you can. District 5 would be okay. So you know where Dallas is at? It should be right to the right of your right there, that white little speck. What does that say? Navarro County. It's up then. It's up. Oh, right
right
there.
here.
Dallas
They already
County.
called it.
30, yeah, she is tripping. She's out, bro. I think she's out.
She is mad because even though, brother, she is leading. She is leading. She is leading. What we need to worry about, look, like we said earlier, Matagorda County, she already got that. If she takes over this one,
Fort Bend County, I doubt she'll get it. I doubt she'll get Fort Bend
she
County.
got it. If she get this one,
Oh, she got Fort Bend County?
yeah,
Oh my
59%,
gosh.
87%,
Fort Bend, what's wrong with you, bro?
87%
Gosh.
in, and if she takes, if she takes,
Brazoria.
Brazoria County, that which is 37,000, 374,000 population. If she takes that and take 60% as she's been taking on this east on the east side of Texas, bro, she might be able to turn the tide. She would
Mm,
turn the tide because remember we got like 35% to be counted yet.
yeah.
If she keep taking 60% all in all of it, she would get it. She might go into a runoff. She might be able to pull a runoff. Uh,
Mm.
so looking at the going back to the house, uh, they haven't called it yet on District Two, and on District One should be a runoff. Two should be a runoff. Four close, but Jason
Basically a
Peters should be
runoff.
winning.
Yeah.
District Five should be a runoff. Same as District Seven.
District 8 is already kind of met up.
It's already made up in both sides. So District Nine is made up on the Democrat side, probably a runoff on the Republican side, most likely a runoff.
District
Uh,
10, it's already
close.
kind of
It's
basically,
close.
yeah. Same thing on Republican side.
Republican side, they will just
Yeah, they'll call it because
disappear.
that's 50. He's already 56%, and
Yeah,
at 50%,
yeah, he's already called. They're about to call it. But on the Democratic side, they close to comfort. Maybe maybe if he gains another percent or she gains another percent, it will be a declared winner. So for her benefits, she needs to be win tonight because if she goes to a runoff, this 6,000 voters, it might go to her. She will have to campaign harder to win those votes because it's close. It is close. District 11, most likely a winner on the Democratic side, Reynolds. Same District 12, same as District 14, a runoff. 15, Pulido would be the winner. 17, runoff on the Democratic side. On the 18th district, very close, most likely a runoff. Uh, On the District 19, a runoff for the Republican side. District 20, Joaquin Castro most likely will be declared the winner. The 21st District, Christian Hook most likely declared the winner, same as Mark Teixeira, both achieving more than 60% of the votes on, on each side. So no runoff, probably declare the winner in any minute. The 22nd District, Marquette Green Scott, most likely the winner for the Democrats. The Republicans already have a winner, which is Trevor Nails. The 23rd District, most likely Katie Padilla Stout will be the winner. A
Mm.
Republican side will be a runoff. They're far away from 50%. On the 24th district, most likely we have a winner, but since it's already 54% of the votes, the results are in. It is too close to call it, too close to call it because Kevin Burge only holding 50%, 50.1%. So it's too close. If he maintained the lead, most likely he will be declared the winner. If not, maybe a runoff. The 25th district, Dion Sims, for the Democratic side, most likely declared the winner at any moment. The 26th district, Ernest Lineberger, 50.3% of the votes, most likely be declared the winner if he maintains the lead. On the 27th district, Tanya Lloyd, most likely to be declared the winner on the Democratic side.
Hmm.
On the 28th district, Henry Cuellar, the incumbent, most likely to be declared the winner at any moment. 62% of the votes has been counted. I guess when they reach the 70% of the results, most likely they're gonna call it in. Same in district number 29. 65% of the results are in, and Silvia Garcia, the incumbent, already winning with 56.1% of the votes. District number 30, or the 30th district, Frederick Hines holding 74% of the vote, most likely to be declared the winner on the Democratic side, and the Democrat side on the Republican side, most likely a runoff. They are too far behind of
Mm.
the 50%. The 31st district on the Democratic side, only 30% of the votes are in, but Justin Early already taking the lead with 60% of the votes. And on the Republican side, John Carter ahead. Valentina Gomez move up to the second.
Oh man, that's good.
So if if oh, by the way, this is Texas, this is Dallas, so that's probably
Well,
where
Austin.
yeah, that's probably where the problem happened. So if Valentina Gomez is able to bring down John Carter to 49%,
To run off.
it would be a runoff, and that might help her to win. If I mean, it's too early, 38%. We still got ways to go.
And maybe they are counting the ballots and they're just like holding off Valentina's numbers like they did with Trump. You just
Yeah,
never know. All I know is this: CNN is freaking out about Ken Paxton. Let me show you.
yeah. Go ahead, play that, please.
They're freaking out. Here we go.
At the magic wall. John, obviously everyone's watching these numbers really closely, wanting to see what this looks like. We've seen how much spending has gone into this race alone. I was looking at this between Jasmine Crockett and James Talarico. He outpaced her by about 5-1 in ad spending leading up to tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to spread this out. If you want to This is what makes a lot of people at home just go "Urgh" about politics. This is the most expensive Senate race in history. $71 million spent just in favor of Senator Cornyn, the Republican incumbent. $71 million spent for one candidate who's probably going to be in a runoff, so they're going to probably have to do it
Look at
again.
Wesley Hunt.
But then you look at the other races here. Pro Talarico, $24.3 million. Pro Crockett, $5 million. You see all this other money in here. It's a big state. It has some big media markets.
Look at Paxton, bro. Not even that much, and look where he's at.
Maybe there's a better way, better use for some of that money. This is what it gets you, though. It does get you votes in the results. This is a fascinating Democratic race right now about politics.
Julio, check this out, guys. Check this out. Okay, you got Cornyn. They basically spend $71 million.
Wow.
And look how much Paxton, $4.4 million. He didn't spend anywhere near. I mean, we're talking about 60 something million dollars over Ken Paxton. He only spent $4.4 million, and look how it's going to be a runoff. But I'm gonna continue playing this. Sorry, it just dawned on me that about that. Here we go.
Maybe there's a better way, better use for some of that money. This is what it gets you, though. It does get you votes in the results. This is a fascinating Democratic race right now. James Talarico, state senator, 53%. Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett at 46%. When you round that up, I had my back turned when you came to me because I just go in county to county looking through. You go where the people are first, right? In the primary, Harris County is the #1 population center in the state. Congresswoman Crockett running it up there, 54% to 46, so a pretty healthy lead there in the biggest. #2 is the one we don't have yet. It also is where her congressional district is. That's Dallas County. They left the polls open for a little bit because there was some confusion. They wanted to make sure everybody had a chance to vote. We'll see some numbers here soon. Based on the statewide math, she needs to run it up here at home to get herself back in this race. You move over to the third most populous county. Her district stretches into Tarrant County, the Fort Worth area there. That's the third largest county where you see she's winning 56 to 43 if you round that up. But then it gets interesting. They're trading off in the Democratic constituencies. You come down here to Bexar County. That's San Antonio. Senator Talarico is running it up pretty good there. And I'll give you one more. Austin, which is where the state capital is, of course. That's Travis County. He's running it way up there. So the Democrats are kind of splitting the urban areas. Congresswoman Crockett needs the bigger ones. She has Houston, and she needs Dallas. One other interesting thing about the Democratic race. You were talking about this with your panel. This is a year where we're going to look. Did Texas Republicans over-gamble on Latino votes?
Yeah, so guys, they're freaking out. They're freaking out so bad because, again, you got all these situations right here where, again, I don't know if you guys catch that, which I'm going to just pause it right there because this right here is telling. I'm going to pull the screen again because I just want to really, really, really digest this in really good. Let me just click this. So here we go. So you got John Cornyn, $71 million. Okay. $71 million that they spend on ads on his campaign to get the results that he got right now, which to me is just crazy to me because let me just pull this up real quick. Just bear with me. Okay, so you got John Cornyn. He's at 42%, guys. 42%. And let me do this again. Zoom it in a little bit. So you got 42.7%. And you got Ken Paxton, who basically only spent $4.4 million. Okay? Ken Paxton spent $4.4 million to get 40%. 40%. And John Cornyn, this old guy that's been in there for so long, who is very much well a rhino, $71 million. That's what he spent. $71 million to
It's
get
crazy.
that result. So that lets me know if he spent 4.4, John Cornyn would be a lot lower, and it would be between Ken Paxton and Wesley Hunt. So that makes me feel a little bit better, guys, because I will tell you this: a lot of the times, these candidates, the reason why they're up there is because, and I'm sure you guys, if you didn't, you weren't here in the beginning, but what they'll do is they'll give you this pamphlet right before you go. You're in line, going to get in line to vote, wherever
Yeah.
it's at, a library, a school, whatever, and they give you this pamphlet that has everyone's names in check. It's a cheat sheet because some of us, I would be crazy because some of us uh we just don't do the work, and we have people, we rely on people like us to tell you these information instead of you finding out yourself. Well, they'll just get this cheat sheet and they'll just vote John Cornyn, and that's the status quo. If this guy right here, basically John Cornyn, he's he's an establishment member. And again, it's just crazy to me because this guy spent $71 million to get this result, while
Yeah.
he spent only what was it, $4.4
Oh,
million to get this result. And yeah, they're terrified. They are terrified because if you were to add all these numbers up, they it looks like they over let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see the numbers. Look, if you were to add all these numbers up, well, I don't know, right? I mean, James Talarico got a lot of numbers. I mean, and so I mean, again, uh it's just, it's crazy. All I gotta say is it's crazy to me that he spent that much. And how much did Jasmine Crockett spend? See, let's look at that real quick. So Jasmine Crockett spent about $5 million. Okay. Uh, okay. So $5 million gave her this. If you want to know what $5 million gave Jasmine Crockett, it gave her 742,000 votes, which is 47.2%. So, I mean, Ken Paxton, if he would have spent another million, maybe could have gotten a little bit of that more votes from either Wesley Hunt or even John Cornyn himself. But that's the thing, right? Donald Trump didn't spend as much. Anybody that is actually part of the Trump administration, that it's like you don't even have to spend that much because the message, the movement is there. And I don't know, guys. Um, I just think this is going to be very telling, and I'm glad that a lot of you guys that are our age frame care enough to go out there and vote for the primaries, because look at these figures. That is crazy. I don't. I'm gonna go back and check in the past, but I can guarantee that these figures right here did not exist prior Trump, Donald Trump. So
mm,
hate the guy, love the guy. He woke up the beast, us, the silent majority, to come out and vote on a primary of a midterm. So yeah, what do you think, Julio?
the amount of money that they spend on this is, bro, life changing. Give that money to me. You
At
know,
least 2 million out of it. You know what I mean? Like, just
easy,
that's it.
easy. But the problem is, the the problem is that when they spend that much money, they are beholden to somebody. They bought and paid for it. Plain and simple. They bought and paid for it. And that's the problem that we're finding. All these people come up with, like, okay, listen, people need to understand this. Okay, let's say how much a senator earns a year. How much? Like what? 150, 175, close to 200,
I
roughly.
think it's 170. Yeah. Senate salary. Let's see. It is. Oh, okay. So as of 2025, the annual salary for a U.S. senator is 174,000. The
Okay.
base salary for a rank and file member has remained unchanged since 2009. Leadership positions such as majority and minority leaders, Hakeem Jeffries, earn a higher salary, annual salary of 193,400 a year.
So what that tells you, like if they spend up in the upper $50 million in a campaign that lasts 6 months, how are they gonna pay that money back? Because with the salary they cannot pay it back. So
Yeah.
how are they gonna pay that back? Well, with contracts, law, enacting laws, or enacting uh, rules for those people who gave money. Because I'm telling you, you and I, we give money 20, 40, 60, $100, and we're not expecting nothing back. But there is people that are giving them millions, 100,000, 200,000. Oh, they want something in return. So when they are bought and paid for like that, I mean, then people complain when they are doing stuff in not on your best interest. And that's what happened. That's what happened. That's when people vote him in, and not even 6 months later, they're voting for something that you not agreed on. And that's why people get mad. That's why people calling them in their office saying, like, what the heck is going on? Because they turn sideways. They're not beholden to you. They're beholden to the donors, to their PAC. And that's why a lot of people hate Apex or hate whatever organization or pharma or the military industry company. Is because they don't want these people are deep pocket. They have too much money. And to run a campaign, you need money. Period. You need to pay people. You need to just pay advertisers, pay materials. I mean, when they are mailing you stuff in mail, they are doing millions and millions of flyers just to send out. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Printing companies are salivating for midterms and elections because they're gonna make a lot of money printing something, printing shirts, signs, like cars, like you know, and they're gonna make their money. That's how they make their money. So
So it looks like on District 18, Christian
mhm.
Menefee is 48%, and Al Green is at 43.8%. They're at 70%. Uh, I just want Al Green out, to be honest with you. Um, this Christian Menefee, I think he's garbage too, but um, he's a less garbage than Al Green, I believe.
You think
Um,
so?
yeah, but man, so it's moving along, guys. Again, I want to shout out to all the people that are following us on X, YouTube, Facebook, Rumble. Thank you for joining us here in this live as we keep looking for the results and seeing how everything's proceeding, and it looks like things are going. They're a little bit slow, but then again, this is. It seems like there's a big turnout, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah,
I
it
don't
is.
know for sure, but yeah. What's up, Mario? Yeah. So shout out to at Mario. Um, so yeah, it looks like it's moving along pretty good. I
Yeah.
just think that it's gonna be a long night, and uh, oh, look at this. So Valentina Gomez,
She went down
she
again.
went down.
She's not too
Yeah,
far behind. She's 30, 34 votes. Man, she need to battle. And you see the numbers are diminishing. John
yeah.
Carter numbers are diminishing. So, and we are 42%. I guarantee you, once they reach 60%, John Carter's uh, lead will drop to like 52%. And that's the chance that Valentina Gomez needs to be in the second spot so they can do a runoff. And there, she might have a chance to win that race in May 26th. So this is crucial. And I'm
Very.
telling you, all those votes, all these people there with Valentina competing, it is drying. It is hurting her more than helping her. So,
They called Vicente Gonzalez.
oh, they
This,
call it in? Okay.
yeah, for this is District 34. Um, which that District 34.
Sorry,
Uh,
I'm over here posting a reel.
you good? Um,
We do here. We do a lot of work behind the scenes every day to keep everybody informed. But we really appreciate everybody, especially the people on the X. Shout out to you guys. We really appreciate it. We do really appreciate it. Right now we have, let me refresh it. We have over 735 people on X. Thank you so much. We do really appreciate it. 739. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
look at Greg Abbott.
Oh, oh, he took a big jump.
Hmm.
Wow.
Dude, this is only 65% results in.
Mhm. Now you see. Now I'm not worried about that much. Well, I'm kind of,
Yeah, a little bit, because if you start adding these numbers up,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. It would be a tight race for the governor.
Yeah,
We, we need to tighten up.
yep. It almost seems like the Democrats are coming out of the woodworks. But
They
again,
are.
a lot of Republicans aren't coming out of the woodworks in the primaries. So it's still scary. We need to not be complacent. We just gotta keep, man. She's still 66%. It is a runoff.
Yep.
Looks like
Yep.
Ken Paxton's gonna be the guy to go for.
Yep.
Um,
That's what I would vote for. And I'm Wesley Hunt. I'm telling you, if if Wesley Hunt endorsed Ken Paxton, it will depends who he endorsed for the runoff.
it's at Mario says, "What do you guys think the chances Hino Hosa beats
Mm.
Abbott?"
That's what we talked
Oh
about because the numbers.
man, that
We,
yeah
we,
that we're
bro,
screwed if she
it
does.
looks
No,
it looks bad, bro. It looks bad.
yeah, and at Mario, check this out. So yeah, this is scary because look how many votes came in. Now, mind you, we don't know if those are real votes or not. You know what I mean? Because the Democrats are known to fudge numbers. But either way, um, we need to turn out, guys. This midterm, we need to come out all MAGA supporters need to come out. And even though, let's say, your guy was one of these guys and it wasn't Greg Abbott, unfortunately, we should stand behind Greg Abbott. And again, has it been really bad in Texas? No, it really hasn't. Even though there has been some failures with the whole Muslim situation, I will grant that, but I think we've been loud enough to where that's going to go away. Because remember what I said about the difference between us, and in case you guys just jumped in, but the difference between a businessman and a professional politician is that, if, for example, if there's an issue, situation, the situation that's going with the Islamics, right? But let's just say something simple: a road. There's a bunch of potholes on South Avenue, right? So a businessman would say, you know what? What's going on in South Avenue? Why haven't we fixed it? Oh, well, sir, we need to pull funds from here. Well, okay, pull the funds, fix it. Do whatever it takes. Let's get this road fixed. Move on to the next thing. Yes, sir. Boom. Done deal. That is a business mindset politician. But a professional politician, guess what he does? He's going to say, sir, they're potholes. They're going to come and tell him, sir, the potholes have holes and stuff and whatnot. And then guess what? They're going to say, hey, if I fix that, what do you think the polls are going to reflect?
Yeah.
Is it
Do I look good doing it,
do I
or
look
is
good
it
doing it, or should I? Yeah, exactly, dude. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I just find it so disturbing that they do that. But you know what? There's this video that we're gonna share, which is our buddy Terrence K. Williams. Shout out. Yeah, I'll let y'all see it. Here we go. Oh wait, it's muted, guys. My bad. Uh, it would help if I unmute it. Here we go.
To see someone occupying the Oval Office who's never actually been elected to the Oval Office and actually answering more questions than the person that allegedly got elected. He said we need to return the power of the person to Congress. It never left. According to the Constitution, that's where it's at. Now, I know that people are confused right now because for whatever reason, we had a guy that went in, and you talk about people invading our data. Listen, people said that they were upset about TikTok, but I'm upset about the guy that runs Twitter, who for sure is doing nefarious things, because I don't understand, if you are trying to conduct audits and figure out where the waste, fraud, and abuse is, I don't know why you would go to some tech guy. In fact, it was only techies that were sitting there at inauguration. We didn't have auditors. I would welcome auditors to come in and do forensic audits. In fact, he sat there in the Oval Office yesterday, and he admitted that he was lying, and he was using his propaganda machine to do it when he said that we sent millions of dollars to Gaza for condoms. That was a lie. So let me tell you something.
The gentlelady's time has expired. The gentlelady's time has expired.
Rein in this rogue actor known
The gentlelady's time has expired.
See, I'm Jasmine Crockett. And let me tell you, see, they ain't got what we got, okay? See, we got democracy on our side. See what I'm saying? And this Elon Musk guy, this TikTok, he won't be worried about TikTok, okay? What he needs to be worried about is he needs to be worried about not what's going on in the Oval Office, okay? He needs to be worried about what's going on in his office, okay? See, I'm one of the smartest black women that you will ever know, okay? And that is what they are afraid of. They are afraid of us, okay? Okay?
We had a guy that went in, and you talk about people invading our data.
Oh man, that is so funny, dude. Oh, that is so funny. You know, I will say this, Julio, that I can't wait till she's gone. I honestly can't do. I can't do it with her. It's just I just can't. She's garbage. And it's just horrible.
I think she is gone. I will say she is not. She will be
Unfortunately,
today.
we're gonna have to wait till January of 2027 for her to when she's actually gone, though. That's the cold fact reality. But yeah, I am glad that there is at least you know the light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah. So, but I don't know. Didn't you say you like Jasmine Crockett, Julio?
Did I say that?
You're gonna be like, damn it, Robert, I'm gonna throw this drink at you.
Nah, man.
Oh man.
Well, Jasmine Crockett. I mean, now seeing the gap, most likely will not be a runoff. So it's safe to say that at this moment,
She's done.
she's
Oh,
done. She's same as district number two. If you go to district number two for this for the house, uh, if you go district number two would be uh, Dan Crenshaw was unseated, so he's gone too. So
yep. Well, okay, now let me ask you this to the viewers and you too, Julio. Would you rather have Jasmine Crockett or Elon Omar?
wow, man, you make oh
You got to keep one.
man, give me Jasmine Crockett.
Me
She
too.
might she might be ghetto, but she's not as hateful as Elon Omar. Elon Omar is crazy.
And I'm gonna be real with you. Honestly, that is the same reason why I would say that. At Mario says crazy that Jasmine Crockett even got that many votes. That's how dumb Democrats are. Exactly. We were just talking about that, dude. Did you know that they spent $5 million on her? And it just to me that's nuts. I mean, in case you missed this at Mario, here we go. Check this out. So you got uh the most that they spent is John Cornyn. Okay? They spent $71 million on that old man and that old fart. He so
That's in ads only. That's
yeah.
not counting transportation to places. That's not counting places they need to rent for events, food. Oh, bro, we talking about probably 120 total or more.
And look at this at Mario. $4.4 million. That's it, which is still a lot of money. It's a lot of money, but that's all they spent on Ken Paxton, and he's got this much, this much right here out of that. It's a runoff. So that just tells you that the people, this 644,000, are conscious people that elected that vote for this guy.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what that means. That means it had nothing to do because all this figure right here, the 670,000, I bet you it's a bunch of those people that received the pamphlet. They already knew, like, well, my guy is Greg Abbott and so, and I'm going to vote GOP all the way down, and they follow that little cheat sheet. But, this, uh, again, that's just me speculating. I could be wrong. But yeah, it is crazy to see that 764,261 people came out of the woodworks for Jasmine Crockett.
Hmm. That's
I bet you they all drove Nissan Altimas.
they
And
probably
the only reason why I'm saying that, hold on, before we go, the reason why I'm saying that, have you noticed that the toxic women that are nurses, they drive those Nissan Altimas and Maximas, and they're it's just a stereotype. Again, I'm just joking, guys. I'm
that's
just joking.
true though.
You
That's
know,
Robert. Those those Nissans. Once you step in, you got trash everywhere. You got food. You got makeup all over.
with the nails, just like Terrence had. You know what I mean? With the hair. Oh
It
man,
is
guys.
ridiculous.
But so
So
eh, eh,
right now, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Robert.
go
Right
ahead.
now, Facebook is going crazy. They are already posting pictures of uh, Jasmine Crockett be unseated and also Dan Crenshaw be unseated in the primaries. So this is what we have, man. It is just a bloodbath on the Democrats and Republican side and the primaries. I mean, it's been like it's crazy. A lot of people were unseated, which is hard to believe, but a lot of people were unseated, and I'm glad they did. So now we have to move forward. Like we need to look forward on how how are we going to win the midterms, especially in the governor race, which seems really tight for Greg Abbott. So
What do you say? With that front bumper missing? Yeah, exactly. The Nissan Altima with the front bumper missing. Oh
you got
man,
tape on the tail light.
dude. And I will say this for all you guys that you have your candidates, like you're diehard, because I'm diehard Nick Tran. That was my guy right here. But the thing is, the fact of the matter is, and I know Nick Tran would also agree with me. The fact of the matter is to win the midterms, so that way this Laura Jones don't take this seat. We're gonna have to back up this lady here, who which is probably not as good as this Laura Jones, or probably is. I don't know. She worked under Ted Cruz administration. She's taken money from Democrat donors who donated to like Hakeem Jeffries. We looked it up. We were diving into it, but unfortunately, that's just the cards we're dealt with because so again, I'm reason why I'm bringing this up is because we can't let the Democrats win the midterm elections. We are doing so much success that we can't be complacent and be like, you know what? I'm not gonna go. If it ain't Nick Tran, it ain't nobody. I ain't voting for nothing. You can't have that mentality. We must play the game, guys. And because I'll tell you what, the other side, they're going to unify. They're going to, all these people that came out of the woodworks for Kenneth Coleman, they're going to go vote for this Laura Jones, every single one of them, plus the ones that didn't show up. Like, that's what Democrats always beat or used to always beat us because they stay unified in that. And, even you guys don't even like, I think we're all old enough to remember back in
Mhm.
the COVID era how they stood behind Joe Biden's horrible policies, transgender policies, and even though a lot of the Democrats did not agree with that, they still stayed silent and voted for it. So again, guys, let's get our country back and let's work with what we got, and yeah, I think on that note, I think we're in a good solid spot to I guess end the show and say this, that if you are not satisfied with how this election is going, let us know down in the comment. Let us know what you think. If you're seeing this tomorrow, if you're seeing it in a month from now, let us know. We really like to hear your thoughts. What do you think, Julio?
Man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a crazy midterms. I'll tell you that right now. It will be a crazy midterms. It's gonna be a tight races. We might see seats flips in the Senate if we don't even not in the Senate, even in the Senate and the House, if we're not careful, because we look at the numbers and some of the numbers they don't look good on our favor. They don't. So we need to be vigilant, and all these money spending they need to focus on winning instead of spending millions of dollars and sometimes in nothing. And you said it well. Cornyn spending 71 million compared to Paxton spending 4.4 million and doing the same amount of work. That tells you that tells you how they manage their budget.
Yep.
That's a hint. So Robert, you said it well. We have to be careful who you're voting for. We have to be careful. We have to vote. We have to bring our friends because if not, they're gonna turn Texas blue. As I saw today, if they reflect the same numbers in the midterms, they're gonna flip it blue.
And that's the scary thing because this is oh, you can't see my mouse, but I'm pointing at the 71 million. That is scary because that's I was old enough to remember when Kamala Harris had so much billions of dollars and lost. So, and just imagine going back to our District 8 congressman. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I am so glad she's gonna be out. Look at them eyelashes. I see that. Oh man. And you know that's true. Oh man.
Damn right, that's true.
But I was gonna say, reflecting those numbers to the small District 8 that we ran running, helping out our buddy Nick Tran, that's probably the same figure. You know what I mean? Jessica Steinman had so much support that you know real Americans that are really trying to serve our Congress gets left out because of these backed up high endorsed GOP. Why? Because there's no term limits. If there's
Yep.
no term limits, you can buy off politicians legally. Obviously they won't say that, but we all know it because, like what you said earlier, Julio, which was right, dead nuts. What did you say? The problem is that now you have all these donors that donated to your campaign. Scratch my back, I scratched yours.
Yep.
You know?
They are beholden to the donors, and the donors they want something back. They either want laws, they want regulations, they want contracts. They will want something back, favors, connections, you name it.
Yep.
And that's the game that we're playing. Like they are playing to play. They are paying to play, and they will put the people out there, and once they donate X amount of money, they will have your number and they will call you and they expecting you to pick up the phone and be like, what I can do for you? You know what I mean? And they're gonna get invited with rub shoulders or rubbing elbows with the politician and all these contacts and oh I help you with connection with so and so and before you know it, that person that donated 100 grand, 150, whatever the amount is, now he have 20, 30 connections,
Yep.
and they can get contracts, they can get businesses done. So they're gonna make up that 100K, 200K, whatever they donated. They're gonna make that money back somehow.
For
You know what I
sure.
mean?
Because
And
they
that's
see it. Because people like that, those elites, those wealthy, successful men,
investment.
they do, yeah, they see investment. They don't spend just to spend like us
Hmm.
regular folks who gets $1,600 from a tax refund, and then now we buying a TV or we're buying whatever. No, these
Great.
guys invest.
Yeah, that's true. That's a fact. So Robert, thank you so much, brother. We
Yep.
have a great evening. We'll be man, we want 3 hours. So tomorrow we will come back and we're gonna give you an update what's going on. We'll probably give you an update throughout the day, couple posts here and there, so you know what happening in different districts because we still have the district of Valentina Gomez and couple
31. Yep.
Yeah, they're still counting. So by tomorrow we should know what's going on. Maybe they're still counting. So thank you
Yep.
so much. We really appreciate it. For those guys and gals on X, thank you so much. We have over 760 people on X. We really appreciate it. If you're there, please give us a follow. We are struggling with the 250. We never get away with it. But if
Yep.
everyone give us a follow, it will push us to the 1,000 subscribers, and we keep moving along. And meet us over here tomorrow, 7:30 p.m.
Yep. And don't forget to smash that heart, smash that like button, subscribe, visit our xraypodcast.com. And guys, be blessed. And thank you guys. Um, all I got to say is be strong. Let's keep pushing because the future does look bright, is what I meant to say.
Bye, Felicia. Bye, Dan
Bye.
Crenshaw.
Bye. Bye.
Finally, they're gone. All right. Thank you guys so much. God bless you. God bless America. And be safe. Have a great evening. See you guys tomorrow. Take care and goodbye.